Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Bye Weeks and Booze. Get your lineups ready and grab a drink.
What's up, guys? Welcome to Bye Weeks and Booze, episode number 8, motherfuckers. I'm Sean.
I'm Zach.
And Josh.
And welcome to my fucking dusty garage in very dark Fontana, California right now.
My humble abode.
Woo.
Yeah, it's not too bad. It's like 101 in here right now.
No,
it's not
a
too
good solid, maybe 85.
I don't know. I'm sweating, so.
It's kind of
My gooch is a little sweaty right now.
It's going to get worse.
I know.
And is Mr. Cricket with us?
Not now.
Good. I hope the motherfucker died.
Watch.
Did you set traps for him?
Like last podcast, I'm going to pick him up halfway in the episode.
So I actually did a shitload of research on Google. I was like, how do you kill a fucking cricket you can't see? And there's a lot of shit on that. So what I found out is crickets are actually good luck. And they say if you have a cricket in your house that's annoying like that, it's a sign of them bringing money your way. Like money's coming your way.
Ancient
so everybody's
Chinese
like,
secret?
don't fucking kill the cricket. And I'm like, motherfucker, I can't stand this dude on the podcast. He's dead, man.
What I do is I try to catch it and I'll just put it outside.
That would be a good thing. I can't find him, though.
Yeah, it's hard.
He's fucking invisible.
He probably has a little bed somewhere. Take one of
in the
Liam's
wall.
toys and like
Chilling hard.
He's probably
chilling.
he lives there, like for real. But yeah, guys, welcome to episode 8. So what's our drink for this week? If you've been checking our social media, you know we are drinking what, Zach?
whiskey motherfucking sours.
So Josh did us up, or Zach helped that too. They both did us the real way. I've never really had a real whiskey sour. So you guys walk us through. What are we drinking today?
All right, so we started off with some rye whiskey. I prefer rye over bourbon. I don't prefer sweet whiskey, so rye for me is where I go. So it's going to be rye, egg white, your simple syrup, bitters, and just lemon, fresh lemon juice, and that's all it is. Just shake it up, and then there's the froth.
So you want a half an ounce of simple syrup, a half an ounce of fresh lemon juice, a dash of bitters, and your egg white. You put that in a mixer. You shake that up real well. And then you put 2 ounces of your whatever whiskey you prefer to a cup of ice. And then after that, you top it off with your dry mix of all your ingredients. Then you put another dash of bitters. And then if you prefer, like Josh fucking hates this part, where you put a garnish of orange on it.
Bro, I'm not garnishing my drinks ever. That's so dumb.
And then voila.
There's a fucking half-hour fight through text message today about whether or not we needed a goddamn orange.
Garnish your drinks with my ball sweat next time, bro. Anyways.
But either way, it's fucking delicious. Kudos, gentlemen.
That's solid, right?
I've
never had a real deal.
Wolf Scale, this place in Redlands or Riverside, we're taking you.
Yeah, it's good.
If your wife will let you out of the house.
She will. Be quiet. Don't let her hear. No,
You hear this up there?
Business trip. I got a business trip.
Love you. No, she's fucking
I was thinking that too, like if we can, I don't know if it's possible, but we could figure out, go to Heroes and do it outside our podcast.
See, that would be badass. That's what I've got to set up with the laptop. All we do is bring that
It's just our
motherfucker.
microphones, though.
It'd have a lot of fucking background noise,
Yeah.
but it'd be fine. It still sounds good. We'd have to talk close.
Can we share one microphone, or do you think we'd
No,
It'd be
that'd be
better to
badass.
bring them.
Yeah.
Because if we're going to bring that thing, you might as well
That'd be
bring
sick,
multiple
though.
mics. Yeah. No, I'm excited.
Yeah.
So actually, if you guys want to talk about our trip we have planned. So
We talked about last podcast.
did we?
Yeah.
A
Was I
little
that
bit.
drunk?
I mean, were you? We
We'd
might have
sick
been.
too. If we try to go to a football game this year and just to have the podcast
Tailgate
in the
it.
parking lot, like while the game goes on, we don't buy tickets. We just chill in the parking lot.
We'll just tailgate it. The only Charger.
I want to go to a Charger game so bad, man.
Yeah, the new
Rams gonna be
stadium.
hard to get into.
Or we just tailgate and we just go to the game out.
When's the stadium supposed to officially be open? Next year?
year.
2020, right?
Dude, people are talking so much shit about it. Like, oh, what does it look like? It looks
Oh,
like a
it's-
Rams logo.
They're also saying Patriots logo.
Yeah, because
Are they really?
It's
Yeah.
because hold on. It's the Rams stadium, but the Chargers are paying rent.
Well,
that's
yeah,
why the
that's
Rams
exactly
could
what's
do wherever the hell they want to the stadium.
Yep.
But that's also because the Chargers, that's why they left. They weren't going to get a stadium made out in San Diego.
But now what I'm thinking is if they're paying rent, you think they'll ever get a stadium?
doubt it. No way. It's
You
too
think
expensive.
they'll just rent?
Yeah,
They're also not a
because
team
if they
that
could
brings in
afforded
fan-
it, they would have just done it from the
The only
get-go.
way they could get a stadium is if they ever win a Super Bowl. I think that's the only way
yeah,
they get a.
probably they
take
don't
a
have the
lot.
fan base to
And they'll
follow
go back
through,
to San Diego again.
So that's what's funny about the Chargers is when they first came here, it was all about the battle for Los Angeles.
Yeah.
I think it's safe to say they lost the battle for Los
They
Angeles
would
already.
lose any place they're going. It's the Chargers, bro. They don't have a fan base.
Have they ever been a Los Angeles team? No, right? They've always been San Diego.
Their first season as a franchise was in Los Angeles.
For 1 year, and they went to San-
and they
okay.
went to San Diego. So they're going to be the outsiders for as long as we can really can.
What other team do we have in sports that's announced? I guess the Angels
Yeah,
are. They're accepted, though. No, they're accepted.
No.
Anaheim, though.
But they call it Los Angeles Angels, though. They're in Orange County.
Yeah.
You're right. And then I
Got
guess
it, and then
the
that's pretty much
Lakers and
Clippers are too kind of outside because Clippers were
yeah.
San Diego, weren't they?
And they're talking about building a new stadium too, man.
For the Clippers?
Yeah.
In LA, or are they going to go down to San Diego?
They're talking about, so there was 2 original sites for, it was Compton and Inglewood. I guess
heard
they're looking at Inglewood.
Yeah, the Inglewood.
Are they going to do the Forum again?
I have no idea.
No, it's just a venue now, right? The Forum.
Yeah, but the Forum Lakers, but that'd be cool if they tear that down, like rebuild it up big, and like the Lakers or the Clippers could go there and they play
I
there.
bet you it's more expensive to renovate than it would be to just build a stadium.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, that's why a lot of people just fucking let it go. So let's just start over from scratch. But speaking of fucking basketball, how about the NBA Finals trophy
Go
going to
Raptors,
a Canadian
baby.
team?
The 6.
Dude, that was fucking sick series. I don't care who you are. I know this is a football podcast, but I am all over the NBA Finals. And I'll be honest, I have not had a lot of faith in the Raptors the past 3 seasons because I thought they're a mediocre Eastern Conference team.
They're like just a playoff
Well, the
team,
Eastern
that's
Conference is weak.
Weak as shit.
Weak.
Different with Kawhi Leonard. Plain and
Oh
simple.
my God, yeah.
Fucking different. They look so good. I really didn't think they were going to beat the Warriors at home. I thought they were going to do it in Game 7 when they came back.
Well,
That was game 6, right?
the way I thought if Warriors would take Game 2 like they usually do, it'd be over.
Yeah.
Warriors take Game 2, that's the end of it. Just that's the way they play. They always give up the first. Take Game 2 and probably win it in 6. Obviously, with KD out, it's really up in the air. How it was, the consensus was Warriors were going to win if it'd be in 6 or 7 though, with KD out. Obviously,
Lift your mic up about an inch.
riddled with injury.
What's crazy is when Klay Thompson got hurt, they were up. They were still up.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. They were not out of the game when that happened. You got it over there? You want me to Google it?
Well,
Yeah, just stroke.
A little bit more. Go. You want the top of it to be at your right.
you're a
nose.
top head.
Give me top.
Oh, yummy.
So yeah, I mean, it was an interesting series.
Did you watch fucking his injury with Clay?
It's bad.
So and I watched it live. So if anybody knows me, I get disgusted by like disfigurement. So like there used to be a show on MTV where the skaters
It's
Was a
Scarred.
scarred
yeah.
fucking the lead singer Papa Roach,
Yep.
dude.
fucking Jacoby
Or
Shaddix.
the guy
Is
freaking
that his name, Jacoby?
That was his remade name. It used to be
remade?
my name's Kobe Dick, Mr. Dick. If you're nasty, I love Papa Roach.
I remember the worst one was when the guy he pogoed his balls were like out, his taint came open.
No, I
That's a
can't do it.
common skateboarding injury.
No,
Super common.
I'll fucking throw up. I can see blood, semen, butthole juice, whatever you got.
Butthole
put it in a
juice,
bucket.
huh? Put it in
If
a
I
bucket.
see somebody's leg snap the opposite way or arm,
Oh,
I'm
you
done.
see that from football
Nope.
where the guy he popped his knee back in? He's like,
Nope.
"Bah!"
Oh yeah, that's savage.
Dude, but this dude, when Clay came down from that layup and landed on his knee and they slowed the replay and his knee just goes, tick. I was like, ugh.
All right, look at it this way. If injuries aside, this year would the Raptors beat Golden State?
I was thinking, yeah.
I think it would have been a lot closer, but I think they could have done it.
Yeah.
I really do. But a lot of people were talking shit today about, it's fucking injuries. Oh, that's injuries.
It's
Get
still
over it, man.
a win's a win.
A win is a win.
And also, we'll never know. You will never know.
Show me and Golden State's the only one that could really match them, but show me a better passing team than Toronto Raptors. Dude, when they get fucking going,
It's like
the ball
it's like
movement
5-6
is
passing they
unreal.
shoot.
Dude, and it's
I
quick.
love when it works perfectly. It looks so clean when they're pass.
I mean, Kyle Lowry was fucking on, driving the ball. You got, what's that, Sycam or what?
Oh, he's
that dude
so
is
good.
good as fuck,
Yeah.
man. That dude is impressive.
Siakam.
Siakam or something like that.
He's good though.
All right, so where does what's that say for KD now? Where's he
He's
go?
out for over a year.
He's set in a year, but
He's a free agent next year, so I don't know who's going to sign him.
I think the Knicks will still pick him up. Just
Knicks
probably
will.
not. I don't think it'll be the full
Be
amount.
But
stupid
it's going to
not
be
to.
suck because he's going to definitely get less money now.
Yeah,
probably going to hurt him a little bit, but
Well, basketball's also
still
not
one of the
guaranteed
greatest
either.
players of all time.
Yeah.
This come from a Thunder fan.
but it's an Achilles injury. That's pretty savage.
And they
Well,
came out.
Cousins came back, and Cousins was pretty healthy this
They
year.
said
wasn't he?
anybody in the NBA that's ever came back from an Achilles injury has never been as good as they
100%,
were
yeah.
before they were the
Yeah.
injury ever.
Hey, but he might just become a shooter and just get the ball and shoot. He might not
Which
drive
he
the ball
can.
anymore. Yeah.
Yeah, he's been the best player I've ever seen that's had an Achilles injury. So I think we're going to see something new coming out of him.
Yeah.
but
He'll figure something out.
regardless, Golden State's going to offer him both max deals. They said that this morning, and
See if they
they're not
stay.
going to worry about finding a home.
Well,
either
he
way.
left. I mean, they lost. So it's if he wants to stay, he's done so much on that team. I mean, is it
Oh
worth
fuck
it
yeah,
anymore?
man!
Yeah.
Fuck yeah! Either way, great NBA Finals, man. It was really fucking fun to watch. And congrats to the first Canadian team ever.
Crazy.
It's crazy, man. It was nuts to watch fucking people in Toronto
Going crazy.
Going crazy, man.
They're gonna burn the city.
Drake was like drinking like a big old cup of apple juice. He was going crazy.
Drake.
He's
Some
like, check
lean.
me out. He's like, I didn't say please or thank you, bitch. Nah, it was nuts. So, all right, let's talk some fucking
Before
football.
that, shout out to the St. Louis Blues, baby.
Oh, yeah, they won that.
yeah.
Fuck
NHL.
you, Bruins.
I don't really.
I'm not a Boston fan, so I could
So
kill
I'm
them.
totally behind on that. So did they win it all?
Yep.
Stanley Cup?
Yep.
First ever Stanley Cup in for them. Yeah.
Congratulations. I love St. Louis, man.
A lot of
Way
history.
underrated city. Fucking blast.
And they're all not talking shit, but Blackhawks fans better worry because the Blues are going to run that division now.
Well,
Yeah.
Blackhawks haven't done anything in the last like 2 years.
I know, but they're saying like the Blues, like they're going to be the next couple of years. It's their division. Like
Maybe. I mean, we'll see. Well, I mean, that division's
tough.
it is. It's always right till the end. It's always a few points in between.
But that's how
back and
hockey
forth,
always is. It's always was it the wire.
down to the wire. Yeah.
It's good shit, man.
A lot of sports stuff going on.
Dude, it's been a good fucking couple weeks for sports, and that's gonna kind of dry up now that the NBA's over, hockey's over. It's just baseball, man.
And then
Which
football start up soon.
holding for football. Actually, you know what is starting? Canadian football.
Who the fuck watches Canadian football?
Speaking of that, there's this YouTuber I watch. He's a kicker,
Yeah.
and he made the Toronto Argonauts, the roster.
I don't know
Really?
who the
He's a
Argonauts
YouTube
are.
sensation.
Wow.
It's
That's impressive.
a Canadian team. Canadian.
Yeah.
Toronto
CFL?
Argonauts. Yeah.
There's some crazy teams, man. Was it Saskatchewan
Saskatchewan.
Rough Riders?
Yes, they have the Hamilton Cats.
Do they run
Toronto Argonauts.
the same rules as NFL?
little
Almost. They the field is wider.
Wider, and a little longer or
That's how,
shorter.
that's how European hockey is too, right?
There's something
Yeah,
with fourth
it
down.
is wider.
Yeah.
Do they not punt or something like that? There's no punting. They have to go
they
for it.
Yeah. And
Really?
Then,
Yeah,
Is
it's a
the
little
field
strange.
goal still in front of the end zone, or is it in the
think
back
they
now?
moved it back.
Okay, that's okay.
Because it was disrupting
so
with the
weird.
goal line plays. I think so.
I always thought it was weird. Like you could throw through the end zone, the field goal, and you could catch the ball. It's
annoys
just
me,
weird.
man. I don't know. It's so annoying watching old fucking football films when they're like running into that motherfucker. Because once you just move the shit back, we can think about that. But now let's get into some football. If nothing else, make sure you check out our website, byweeksandbooze.com, social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Hit us up, chat room on our website, all that good stuff.
Let's cop some of our merch.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. If you haven't got a fucking pint glass yet, or a koozie, or a T-shirt, or dildo, not for sale yet, but maybe soon.
Soon
If
to
you
be.
don't got one, get one.
Good one, motherfucker. But all right, let's top it off with some NFL news, guys. Let's talk about Mr. Kellen Winslow. What the fuck?
I personally think he's dope. No.
Because he likes to jerk off in public, so that's
So
that's
this
my number
motherfucker
one.
apparently used to pass out food to this homeless lady. And
Well, let's start with what he's being charged with.
So what is it exactly? Go walk us through. You know?
All I know is I don't know. Is it a full charge or investigation?
I'm not really sure, dude.
it's
So
a
much
charge.
shit came out the last 2 days on this motherfucker. Let me see what it says in this article real quick.
I know that
think it is a charge
he's
of some
supposed to be
sort.
charged with just rape of an elderly woman, right? Wasn't she?
Yeah.
Didn't say it was an
So
elderly
it's
woman.
retried on rape and abuse charges.
For an elderly woman,
Yeah.
right? And I also believe another woman came out and said she was also raped by him.
Yeah, he was already found guilty.
Oh, he's
Oh, he's already found guilty.
Indecent exposure and lewd conduct involving 2 other women.
oh, that's all he has though in that one. Just indecent exposure. That's like flashing your
That was
dick
the
in
old.
public.
No, that was the old ones.
Oh, okay.
And then these new ones were going to include kidnapping, 2 counts of forcible rape, forcible oral copulation,
Hey.
sodomy by use of force, rape of an unconscious person,
God
and
damn.
elder abuse and battery
That's like-
against an elder.
Does it say what he's getting? How much time? That's like life in
Faces
prison.
life in prison
For
if convicted
sure.
on the remaining counts. So
Fucking savage.
he's 35 years old. He will remain in jail for the time being after the judge denied a bail request.
And
of
what team
course.
did he play for?
He was the 6th pick in the 2004 NFL Draft, where he spent 4 years at the Cleveland Browns before playing for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, the Seattle Seahawks, the New England Patriots with his buddy Aaron Hernandez,
Ooh.
and the Jets.
What's up with fucking tight ends?
Dude, yeah. What, like, they don't get the ball enough, so it's like, well, I got to rape somebody.
Maybe someone killed someone or
Kill
whatever.
somebody.
Whatever, yeah.
Yeah.
Sell drugs,
I don't
Yeah,
get
right.
it, man. This dude's fucked, though. Like, the article came out of him when he was with the Browns, and they were saying that, like, when it came to, like, travel time, playing the away games, nobody would fucking even, they would go to the coaches in advance and say, no, I cannot sit by him. And they'd be like, why? I can't bunk with him. I can't room with him. Because the motherfucker masturbates like 24 hours a day. He'll do it in front of people. And he also watches hardcore porn on the plane. They said, we don't care who the fuck's next to him. Soon as cell phones came out, he was watching porn. Hardcore porn all the time. Locker rooms, They said there's a maintenance person or something like that was in the stadium where he was at one time, came in and he was the only one in there jacking off to porn.
What the fuck, dude?
This is sick, man. This is not CTE. This is
mentally
not
ill.
something.
No,
he was
that's a
ill from the
young-
get-go, man.
Yeah, that's like serial killer shit. You watch like burn animals and watch porn.
Exactly. You probably killed little animals as a kid, man. I mean, this is something we can talk about. Like, hey, this is putting a stain on the NFL. This is mental health. This is
Yeah.
not.
For sure.
This is sick. The guy needs to go to jail.
But how is it not shown sooner?
I don't know.
Someone have known. There has to have been a player, a coach. It
seems like
him on the team for him to be that nuts.
It seems like the consensus now is until something really goes over the edge, nobody says anything.
It's kind of like, oh, he's eccentric.
Right. Oh, he's just different, man.
That's just him. That's what he does. He jerks off in public. It's fine.
Oh, Kellen, you're jacking off again.
Yeah, right. Because I
Kellen.
guarantee there's probably. I mean, he just got caught. There's probably so many more
there's
people
more.
he's done this to. There has to be. It's not
gonna
like a
come
first
out.
thing. Yeah,
I always like this, man. Dirty fucking deeds.
that's nuts, man. Well, shit. So was he active on active roster?
No.
No, he's been out of the
Couple years
league
he's
for
been
a
out,
few
yeah.
years,
Yeah.
I think. I actually remember now that when he was playing on the Jets, now that I think about it, because I got out of football for a lot of years, and then when I went to college, I got really back into it, and then kind of got back into fantasy. Around that time, he was still with the Jets, if I remember correctly.
So when did this last case come out? How long ago was it? Most recent? I mean, within the
not
last year or
sure,
so?
man.
Or is it something he's been trying on that's happened a
I
while
think
ago?
he's being tried on the earlier stuff from years ago, but this new one just came out recently. Either way, I suggest he call up his Boy Scout buddies and get good at tying knots.
Ooh, call it Aaron Hernandez, right?
Boom.
Teach me how to tie a knot, bro.
Shots fired, bitch. You can't get out on bail. Yeah. You want to move on to the Bengals?
Sure, why
Have you
not?
heard about the fucking Bengals, dude?
I have not.
So AJ Green and Joe Mixon won't shut the fuck up about how good they think their teams are. So AJ Green came out, which I respect the dude. He's a fucking amazing. He came out about 3-4 weeks ago and was like, look, everybody's downplaying us. We're way underrated. And we're like, please tell us how. Nothing's fucking changed with your team
For sure.
for the last 4 years,
Yeah.
and you guys are getting worse. So, and they've got a new coach now. But he seems to think they're going to be fucking hot on one of the best offenses in the league this year. And then Joe Mixon came out this week and confirmed it and said, look, yeah, they're underrating us big time. We're going to fucking blow through it. Who the fuck did they got? So you're talking, what's the quarterback's name? What's redheaded guy?
Andy Dalton.
Andy Dalton. I can't remember his fucking name. Oh, yeah, because he's only good. So Andy Dalton, you got fucking AJ Green, Tyler Boyd,
Yeah, Mixon, Giovanni Bernard.
Bernard's a good passing down back. Who's their tight end that always get fucking hurt every year?
It's like I can see his face right now.
Me
He's
too.
like not Mexican. He's like Hawaiian or something.
No. He's a white guy. White guy.
Oh, Tyler Eifert.
Eifert. Yeah. Cannot stay healthy. He hasn't
Eifert.
played a season in like 3 years.
And they're going to have the top
He
offensive.
thinks for some reason you have a fucking new coach, same personnel, man. Nothing's really changed. Tyler Boyd got a little bit better last year. I agree there. AJ Green still got it. Andy Dalton's, I mean, he's okay. He's
Average.
average,
yeah,
you know.
it's nothing special.
So in their defense, they lost fucking.
That Burfict.
Yeah, they lost Burfict to the Raiders, right?
Oh.
Go fucking figure.
the team of inmates.
Criminals. Yeah. You got a record? Yeah, you're welcome here.
You guys wait till the XFL kicks off.
All right. Vince is going to be like, fucking ain't no background check. What are you talking about?
I got 2 strikes.
Can you high five me? Yeah, you're in.
You win.
I don't think they're going to be that good. I was even looking online to see some articles about people rating their early like offensive rankings, and they were like the fucking like 25th or 26th ranked. So, do you think I'm wrong? Oh, there's the cricket.
Oh, he shut up.
You see how quiet he is?
He's gonna get louder and louder.
up. See him dip there? He was
This motherfucker.
scared
No,
me.
you're 100% right. This is. I don't even. I mean, last week I think we talked about the confidence in a player. This is just delusional.
It seems crazy, man. It doesn't seem right. Like these guys, I don't know. Maybe he'll he'll shut us all up, and they start the season and they just start blowing through like the Saints or something. But
Good for him.
I don't think so, man. They can't be that much better than they were when nothing's really changed. Actually, this should be worse because they're trying to learn new offenses and whatever this new coach wants.
Oh, totally. Yeah, I know. That makes no sense. What's so great about this coach is going to change them in the last 4 fucking years.
I don't know. It's the same way with the rookies. So that's also too. We're getting a shitload of articles about rookies, Rookie's standing out in one. So, I mean, DK Metcalf, you've heard a lot about him.
Uh-huh.
I'm kind of buying the hype on DK, to be honest.
I mean, you watch his combine; he's a monster.
I know, but you can't trust the combine. Kevin White,
that's true, you're right.
fucking John Ross from the Bengals. That's another one that every year they're like, oh, this is this season. This is it. I'm like, oh, yeah, he's really fast. Great, but he can't catch a ball.
That's true.
Fucking fumbles all the time.
I believe the hype in Metcalf. I think it's 100%. I think he's going to be. I think he's going to be solid.
Russell Wilson came out and was like, dude, this is really, really special.
Did you guys watch the phone call?
No, we didn't.
Yeah, I did. I saw it.
We just ball and I'm like, why'd you wait so long to call me?
Oh, actually, I did see that. Yeah. That was sad, man. Yeah. It's a crazy thing to be a part of right there. Watch somebody get drafted,
I know.
work their whole fucking life for that moment.
And then you go Seattle. I mean, that's solid, right?
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Pete Carroll. I'd love to play for Pete Carroll, man. Fuck that.
For sure.
Awesome. But they've been talking a lot on David Montgomery, too, out of the Bears. He got complimented on his route running and how he's going to be a big part of the passing game, which is crazy because Tariq Cohen's still there.
Yeah.
So how are we going to work in this dude? David Montgomery, it sounds like he's going to be almost an every down back at this point.
He will, because Tariq Cohen's more of a special teams guy.
Yeah,
He's
he
a punt
is.
returner.
He did really good in the passing game last year, though. So I can see what they're going to... I would bet it's going to be a lot like the Chargers, to where probably this David Montgomery guy, once he pans out, will play 2 series, and then Tariq will play 1. It looks like it might be a big... was that mine?
Yeah.
I turned it on.
Way to be professional,
Way to
bro.
go,
Shit.
dipshit.
I'll take a swig of whiskey for that.
It's like on, it's like on
Is there a shot
Theo's
glass out here?
It's like on Theo's
go get it?
podcast
No, we
where
didn't get a shot glass.
You wanna go
he
grab it?
I'll grab one right now.
where he his phone always goes off, he's like, shit.
It's funny as fuck, dude. Some of the shit that guy says.
It's from Louisiana, bro.
While he grabs a shot glass, what's next? We're going to talk about Sony Michel. Did you hear about him getting his knee scoped?
Yes.
What'd you hear?
It's something that's the reason why he's been missing OTAs, is because he had his knee arthroscopic
I mean, we
surgery.
all knew it was his fucking knee. I mean,
Just come out with that. Don't be like, oh, we don't know why he's not there.
right. Do you think it's going to be... Do you think it's worth... Like, so last year I drafted Sony Michel as a rookie, I think in like the 5th round. Would you take him in the first 3 rounds this year? Too much, right?
Nope,
it's
not even
too
first 6 rounds.
fucking too scary.
You need late rounds. But me, I'm avoiding him at all costs.
I'm with you. It's got to be
Running back
value.
committee, there's a lot of running backs there. Just nah.
Fuck yeah, we got the rookie. We've got James White, 3rd down. You've got
Rex Burkhead.
who fucking Bill loves. Bill loves.
And
Burkhead.
who's the rookie? The Harris or something.
Damien something, I think. Damien, or it's kind of a generic name.
So they have 4
Sorry,
running
I forgot.
backs.
Yeah, either way, it's a 4-headed monster, and it's hard to trust Belichick as it is. You have to shoot this bullet.
Damien
whiskey.
Harris.
It burns more in your mouth, but it's so smooth after
And
that.
the ass under that.
Just-
that
just-
was
yeah,
just amazing.
For fantasy purposes, avoid him at all costs.
That's kind of where I'm at.
Sonny?
Sony Michel, yeah. He did fucking amazing for me last year, but
But just
you can do a shot too?
Yeah.
either if you're the type of person who just wants to what do you call it?
Live on the edge.
Not live on the edge, but you have a roster spot you don't really care about, and just
Feed and fuck homeless old ladies. Just kidding.
Speaking of which.
too far, Sean. Too far.
Sorry, too soon.
Too soon.
What do you think? Oh, man. That's fucking cool. I wonder how long he was feeding her for.
Feeding her with his
And what was he like?
wee-wee.
What do you think he was buying her? Let's
What kind of
discuss that.
food do you think he was like McDonald's all the time?
The cheapest shit you
You think so?
of.
Do you
What if
think
he took
he-
out like bomb ass like steak dinners and shit?
What if he like Googled it? Like, what's a good food a homeless person?
Oh my god! Bring him like $5 pizzas from Little Caesars.
What's a good aphrodisiac for a homeless old lady? I would think it would be something
Crack.
like an old 1950s TV dinner.
Ooh, like a Hungry Man?
Some Salisbury steak
Steak.
type of shit.
Yeah, dude. And it has like just a little brownie in it. That little brownie. Oh man.
Bitch, I ain't beating.
That pissed me off when I had my brownie and get like corn gets in. Like, what the fuck?
Dude, you know the trick to that? And this comes from a dude who worked at a grocery store for years. You eat the fucking brownie cold. You eat it
That
before
makes
it goes
sense.
in
You
the
just
microwave.
pull it out, right?
You pull that shit out.
Yeah.
You put it in the you put it in the microwave for about 20 seconds. Pull it out. Eat the brownie because it's
Yeah.
soft and gooey, and it's not even like fluffed up yet. And you're like, yeah, bitch, I just won this fucking frozen dinner.
I haven't had
Sean,
a
you said
Salisbury
you
steak
said
in
gooey and fluffy in the same sentence.
I?
Yeah.
I bet that's
Pretty
like,
good.
turn you on.
Yeah.
I haven't had
Got like a
Salisbury
little-
steak in forever. Fuck,
I got
I'm
a
gonna
little
get
chub
one.
right now.
Dude, Salisbury steaks is
I haven't had one
shit,
in a
man.
minute, man.
You always did that. I just stuck with the fried chicken. That was
No,
all
man,
right.
That's a
Salisbury
good
steak
one.
was the shit, bro.
I would love those Salisbury steaks. There are like 6 of them in there, dude.
What kind of meat do you think it is?
I don't care.
It's like horse meat.
Cock meat.
Probably fucking
can use-
homeless old lady.
Probably is, man. Yeah,
Kellen Winslow actually works for Banquet.
he does, right? He just refrigerator.
He's just there
full
already.
of
What was the
Salisbury steak.
other company called with the little?
Hungry Man.
No,
there's Banquet.
was it Lean Cuisine?
Yeah, this
Cuisine?
Lean Cuisine.
No, but it had the little guy on it, right? Kids Lean Cuisine. It
Oh
had the
no,
little,
you're talking about the blue ones, right?
yeah, it was Lean Cuisine, but it was the
it wasn't
had,
Lean Cuisine.
had
Lean
the duck
Cuisine's
on it,
healthy.
whatever his name is.
No, it's fuck. Now I'm gonna have to look it up.
Millennial.
It's the blue ones that you had. I know exactly what
It
you're
was like
talking
something
about,
kids.
dude. Kids frozen.
I think it was
meals.
Lean Cuisine Kids.
Dino Nuggets.
It wasn't Lean Cuisine.
No?
I promise you. Let's see. Kids frozen meals.
Was
Google.
blue.
Oh, Kid Cuisine.
Oh,
That's
Kid Cuisine.
fucking
Okay,
easy.
yeah.
How could we
What
not
the?
know
Oh,
that?
it's Lean Cuisine for kids. Couple
See.
of fucking geniuses over here.
Brilliant.
Couldn't figure that shit out.
I know. Speaking of which, no, not which, but so we told. Sean had no idea that Aaron Hernandez was a closeted homosexual.
Yeah, fucking tell me. Yeah, we mentioned that, and I was like, "What? What are you
did you
talking about?"
not know? So there were rumors about it. It officially came out, I think, after he killed himself, his suicide letter, right?
Yeah, I think
and
his-
I think his girlfriend confirmed it too.
Yeah, his boyfriend came out and wrote like a letter. Or something.
Yeah. And he left him a bunch of money. I think he left him.
I don't think he left the money because he
left him
couldn't.
something,
The
though.
money only went to his daughter.
No, I think it went to his girlfriend, didn't it?
No, the daughter.
Just his
I
daughter.
think he left it to just the daughter. Remember that?
Yeah.
So who was the guy?
Another inmate.
So the inmate fell in love with him, and they were like lovers in prison.
Well, I don't know if he's gay for the stay or if he was gay in general.
Yeah.
I think he was like bi or something.
They I don't know.
Bipolar.
I'll have to. I'm gonna look it up.
We
real
should
quick.
look it up maybe off the air, but yeah, we should look it up more. But he had a boyfriend.
Yeah, I was just I don't know why I did this, but I decided to type in kids cuisine reviews to see a review. Do you want to see?
How many stars?
Kids reviews. We're talking
2.6 out of 5.
about kids meals /
The one we
Aaron
were
Hernandez.
just, I just looked it up after we talked about it, and you ran into it. So Steve H had a pretty passionate review about this.
Okay, so last year, it says Aaron Hernandez's fiance addresses the late NFL star's sexual orientation in a new book.
Wow.
Oh, she wrote a book.
Nah, she probably did. I mean, she's trying to cash in, right?
Yeah, you can get. I mean, I don't blame her. He probably told her to be honest.
I guess you'd have to, right?
mean,
He was only
make-
29. Oh no, she's 29. She says she's very vague about it, about his sexual orientation. I'm assuming she knew.
Yeah.
But yeah, this I think in the suicide letter, and he left something about his boyfriend. Yeah, I didn't look much into it, but I could be completely wrong. It's just bro science here. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it's just totally a lady's fucking.
Either way, that's something I was not aware of.
I know.
I've never heard that.
Also, too, which is crazy, is the degrees of separation. We have Aaron Hernandez, who went to prison for murder.
Mm-hmm.
We have our most recent one for rape.
It's on the same fucking team.
Then we have the college football player from the Gators who killed his girlfriend,
Oh, that one. That's one.
and
I'm
that's
talking about.
also Hernandez was there.
Oh, he was there.
Well, I mean, not there, but they all play
But the
together.
team.
Yeah.
Yeah. Way to go, Urban Meyer. Actually, no, that wasn't. Was that Urban?
I think it was.
That was Urban. Yeah, it was.
He said, "Wait,
That's why he's like, I gotta fucking get the fuck out of here,
fuck
man.
this place."
These dudes are nuts.
Florida, man, it's a weird place.
That's fucking weird, dude. I
That's
love
in
how
the, what's the that swampy
Everglades?
area? Everglades, yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. Florida's rough, dude. They talk so much shit on Bert from being
Man,
from
they're
Florida.
saying fucking right now in Florida, these snakes are killing the crocodiles.
What?
Oh,
Yeah.
I heard about that. The
So-
size and shit of them.
Yeah, so
was it the
snakes
pythons?
they're getting huge, and they're killing fucking crocodiles now. Snakes it used to be crocodiles were a problem. Now snakes are adapting and killing and eating crocodiles. That's how it's crazy
They're
in Florida.
eating crocodiles?
Dude, it's supposed to be nuts out there right now. Like a fucking.
I'd pay to watch that.
You basically just put on pay per view, just war the reptiles out there at this point. Fucking.
Oh,
nuts.
have you seen anything where it's Snoop Dogg voicing over like African like animals fighting? Like, oh shit, he gonna get like. You haven't seen that? It's like Snoop Dogg it's like the Nature Channel like doing like voiceovers. It's
Nah,
pretty
shit.
funny.
Do we need to watch that?
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
always
find
I'm
that.
always leery because I'm like Joe on his podcast. Of course, his is a little bit more popular than ours.
Well, they show. Well, they got audio. They show footage too.
He tries not too much anymore. He's like even the audio. He's like they fucking ask for royalties.
Well, he doesn't go live anymore. I think because he got striked against.
Joe Rogan does go live, doesn't he?
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Well, it's
no.
live, but
Snoop Dogg, what?
It's not live
Animal
anymore at all.
Voices?
yeah, or Snoop Dogg, yeah, like Animal
He,
Channel or something.
Animal Planet.
He was
Yeah.
live until about a month ago. Now it's all pre-recorded.
Oh, because I guess they could watch it live and they could just cut out the audio or something.
And that's exactly what they do now. Actually, they don't even play audio, but they usually do cuts now.
Yeah, I found one on here. Planet or Pizza Net. What is it? Pizza Net? Earth with Snoop Dogg, Iguana versus Snakes.
Yeah, have you seen that video? Like, it's a freaking iguana and it's dipping. Like, it's a beach full of snakes,
That sounds
and the
terrifying.
iguana's just dodging them all. Do 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 do. You guys know what? It's crazy. It's
I
intense.
hate reptiles. I hate snakes. For those that are listening or watching, dude, that's a shitload of snakes.
Yeah, but there's more. Watch. Look how huge they are, and how fast they are.
Sorry. They're turning up.
Straight assholes, you can tell the way they looking at you. They plotting right now. See how they got their necks up? That means they coming to get it. The lizard don't even see what's happening, but you understand me? One thing
Watch.
about a lizard, I think he a Geico.
Fucking
Chance to make it up out of you. He peep game right now. He's saying it. He's saying it. You watch.
Oh,
He's
shit.
gone.
Oh, shit.
shit, dude.
There's more. Look at.
Dude, look at all those fucking snakes coming out of the
Oh
rocks.
man, I don't want to watch this. Turn this off. Hey, man, I'm not even. I hate fucking snakes.
Serious?
Yeah, I got I.
He's dipping.
Dude, this gives me anxiety.
I
Oh my
did
god.
fucking- Oh no, dude, I don't want to see this.
He's done.
No, he's not.
No, he's not done.
No. Look at.
He's
These
about
guys
to
are
fucking
freaking-
Marshawn Lynch out of there.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
He's dipping.
Holy shit. He's like, this is the last time I come to the desert.
Where the fuck is that?
Like probably Galapagos or something.
Oh, it's terrifying, dude.
This is scary, dude.
Oh my
this really
God.
is. This poor guy.
Run, run. He gone.
Damn.
Crazy, huh?
Imagine having a story like
What's
that
in this
to tell
video?
your-
Oh, he's on Jimmy Kimmel and he did it.
Yeah, this one's
Okay.
Snoop Dogg,
Planet Earth.
iguanas versus snakes.
Planet Earth. Nice.
So you think he gets caught? That lizard gets caught? Nope. He freaking dips.
That's horrible. I hate snakes by far. The worst thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
not a fan either.
They
man.
grow-
It's like
make
Bam
me-
Margera. Where didn't they put him in a snake pit and he was freaking
Oh,
flipping out?
dude.
I can't stand it.
Dude, you can't fucking get better than fucking Viva La Bam. I love that shit growing up.
I was a big fan of actually the Wild Boys. Was my favorite show.
The Wild Boys.
Really? More
yeah,
so?
Yeah. Yeah.
Pontius.
It's good, but I love Pontius, man.
It was Pontius and who else on Wild? And Steve-O, right? That
Steve-O.
was what? Yeah.
Still to this day, one of the funniest parts of Pontius's funniest shit he's ever said when he was on MTV Cribs. They were showing his house he lived in, and they went out to his little fucking like Toyota Tacoma he had.
Who was living in it?
In the front, in the front seat, he's got this huge cross hanging out. He's like, "Yeah, that's so I don't get robbed."
Hey, that's no joke. I used to date a girl who used to do that.
Dude, I love
I
Pontius.
used to date
man.
a smack girl who used to leave a cross in her car. It says it's for people. Usually, I guess the idea is that if they see it, they won't break into your car. I swear to God,
So
man.
they feel bad.
One of my exes used to do that all the time.
Whatever works,
She
man.
also lived in East LA, so I mean, it's like a Hispanic thing.
All right, dude, let's get into our ADP countdown. Let's do some more football. So, last week we started at 120. We're going to do 120 down to, or we did 120 down to 110. And we're going to count down all the way until our fucking draft hits. So, this week we got 109 through 100. So,
We're getting to the elite.
yeah, well, I mean, it's quarterback. So, 109, Mr. Tom Brady. What do you think about this one? 109?
Why is he so like low?
I mean, if you look at his fantasy production last year, it dipped a lot. It really did, because I had him in, I think it might have been your league, because I thought I was going to rape people, and he actually raped me. Open mouth kissed me while doing it.
Oh, he bought you like a TV
Facebook
dinner first and
Live.
just worked you over in a
No.
parking lot somewhere?
He got me a demo to his TB12 dinner boxes, and was like, it's on the way. Nah, I mean, Tom Brady, I mean, when you look at quarterbacks like this, they're going to follow, because there's another quarterback on this list at 103, and they're better players than the people they're surrounding. It's just
Do you guys
it's
remember the
quarterbacks,
years
man.
of like fantasy with like RG3 and just like would rack up points and like rushing?
the
and-
rushing.
Oh my god, dude!
Michael
Those
Vick
crazy
beating
years for
dogs.
Michael Vick just drowning dogs in his bathtub in the backyard.
Could you you know that fucking there's an app now you can download it and
What,
you can
that's just like drowning dogs?
select somebody to walk your dog for you.
Oh yeah, that's a thing people
Can
do.
we
Like, I
not
think,
go on there and start an account and name it Mike Vick?
Oh.
And see, be like, This guy's got he's the cheapest around, honey, but his name's Mike Vig.
Is that like, I don't know.
Who's that, honey? Yeah, let's try him.
That's fine. What's your credentials?
We're on a budget.
I ran a dog business for a while.
I've been around dogs for like 15 years.
Imagine. Fuck.
Yeah.
But yeah, there was a couple of years of just like savage points you get from fellow players or quarterbacks.
Yeah, and especially when Cam first came out too, when he was rushing.
Yeah, his
dude,
first
he was a fucking phenomenon. But I think now Brady's really settling into that gameplay role. I've got to win games. He's not trying to.
No.
He only does
not
it
showing
if he
off
has to.
anymore. Yeah, no, fuck it.
So I think you're gonna.
That's why he's so healthy still.
Yeah, it's true. He's got to take care of himself. I think the Patriots are a running team now. That's why they got 4 fucking running backs on roster.
Yep.
I think they're going to run about 60% of the time, and he's only going to make those crazy drives.
So in that sense, I say it's probably actually accurate where he's ranked.
No, I think so. Especially where this is where you draft too. So this is where you think about 108. This is 10th round, 11th round.
Well, I think that's probably solid.
I can guarantee you in my league he'll go before this, but just because of the name.
Yeah.
But I mean, we don't not a lot to say about quarterbacks. It is what it is. The next guy though, I think you might like Mr. Geronimo Allison at 108.
I've heard talks about the Packers though that
Bro.
he's not the favorite anymore.
No,
Really?
it's Valdez Scantling. That's what I'm hearing as well. Which I think he's actually. I thought he was on the list.
Hey, he was supposed to be the golden child when they picked him up.
Either way, man, I'm excited to see the Packers for the first time in a few seasons. Like people are pumped up about this fucking offense under Matt LaFleur.
Yeah.
Geronimo was the guy. If you looked at early last season after what's his name?
After Jordan Nelson got traded.
Jordan Nelson traded, and what's the other fucking dude? It's been there forever.
Randall Cobb.
Yeah. After he was out. Geronimo was the guy. He was number 2. And if you're number 2 in an Aaron Rodgers offense, you're basically a wide receiver 1.
Yeah.
So everybody thought he's going to come into this season and just fucking kill it. Being drafted right here is kind of low for him, in my opinion. But I think the only reason they is because they're not sure between him and Valdez Scantling.
Yeah, probably. Yeah,
But I don't think you can go wrong with either one.
He's a good sleeper. I'm trying to get.
So officially, where's Rodgers?
Like, what do you think, number-wise? Or like QB-wise?
QB rating? Like QB ranking?
Ranking, yeah.
Top 5.
Still top 5,
Still,
absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. You can't, he just throws it too well and too much. I don't think you can take him out of the top 5.
He's my number 1, but
Of course. In your heart.
it's a little biased. But
Over Brett Favre.
yeah,
Really?
Is that because it's just it's your quarterback?
yeah, it's my generation.
Yeah,
No, but
I'd
I
say
grew up with
that.
Brett Favre too, though.
Yeah, but you were young though. Like think of it this way, like
I was in 2nd grade when I remembered that. That was
yeah, but like
19 that was like 2001.
for you to really be engaged and involved would be Rodgers.
yeah.
Yeah, that's I agree.
That would be your quarterback.
Which one do you think's better?
Favre. Honestly,
so?
yeah.
I think Favre had more raw talent. I think
he
Aaron
was
Rodgers is more of a fucking technical killer. Like he's fucking killer.
Favre
Like
to
he'll
me,
see, like I'm gonna run the ball. Like you're not gonna stop me. I could find a way to get.
yeah. Favre to me is one of the last of the like Mohicans of just savage quarterbacks that are just like take a beating, get their ass
Totally
kicked,
agree.
just
Totally
broken
agree.
arms, still play through broken ribs, like that kind of. I mean, they don't exist anymore. They're not like the Joe Namath of the whole football player does not exist.
I watched that. I think it was a Football Life on the NFL Network over him. And he said a big reason that was he was like that. It was the way he was raised. His dad would.
He
not,
also says he'll never let his kids play football, and I think he's
Really?
I think he's actually like forgetting words. I think he came out and said like he has
he
brain
was on.
damage.
He came out a while back.
It's really
about
bad.
that.
Yeah, CT.
But he said his dad, when they were growing up, he said he wouldn't show him that he was hurt. Couldn't show him that he was like, oh my god, I hurt myself. Get the fuck up.
Yeah,
Get the fuck up.
He's the last quarterback that was like that. I think after that, the whole generation became more savvy, more technical.
The medical side took over.
Yeah, that's also true.
They don't have the choice
they stepped
anymore.
in. The NFL, you couldn't have private doctors after a while either. So that changed the whole NFL game.
Yeah, they're really like realizing now that these guys are fucking assets to these companies.
Yeah,
they are fucking
$1 billion company. You have to protect your.
look at the fucking contract these
investment,
guys
yeah.
got. So they got to take care of them.
But yeah, I mean, I just like the old school style. I don't think there's too many players left like that. I don't think they even let you do that anymore. So
Probably not, man. But
you know,
either way, Geronimo be a good pick at 108. I think that's pretty good. I'm excited for both.
He might get drafted higher though. So
I think the closer we get as we see their practices go on, I think he will too. 107 for me. I hate to see this guy this low
Yeah,
because
same
he's
here.
a legend. But kind of the climate right now, what we're seeing with his team and his quarterback, I understand. Larry Fitzgerald, 107. What do you guys think?
that's a Hall of Famer right there.
Absolutely.
for sure. But the game, yeah, I don't know.
Do you remember that show, Sports Science? I remember.
Yeah.
Do you remember the episode he was on?
He was like catching.
Or he was
all,
catching. Was it upside down?
Yeah.
He was fucking hanging upside down, and they're throwing like curve passes to him, and this guy's just catching them
They had,
two-handed.
Man,
Hands.
that show was so good.
I think he did one where like he dove like into his range.
It was,
Yeah.
dude, unreal. This guy's a natural talent, like unbelievable. So I'm hoping that what's his dick, fucking Kyler Murray does him justice next season because Rosen didn't. Just straight up
Ever since Kurt Warner, he hasn't had a great quarterback.
hasn't.
Kurt Warner.
I think if Kyler Murray lives up to the hype, I mean, you'll see Larry Fitzgerald in the top 25 in fantasy this year. We do another one?
Peace
You
offering.
want to try one?
No, good.
Come on, man. Come on.
Half a
Not
one.
a shot fan.
Half a one, babe.
If it's tequila, then
Come on, babe.
Come on, babe.
Come on, babe.
babe, babe,
Babe.
Babe.
babe,
Babe.
babe.
It'll be interesting. Where would you guys pick him up at then, if you were to draft him?
The highest I would take Larry. Sorry, this is like fucking.
I don't know that,
mouthwash.
but he'd be like my wide receiver 3 or 4,
Really?
Yeah.
or a bench guy.
Yeah, I'd
Would
bench
be
him.
my- I
It would be
would-
bench. It's a solid bench, though.
I'd put him in my flex.
Yeah, like
I would.
yeah.
I wouldn't draft him any higher. Probably than round 7. And it's sad to say, but that all depends on fucking Kyler Murray. That has nothing to do with him. His raw talent's sick. It's all about what is Kyler Murray going to do. So I think at 107, I think that's low, but I think that's just they just don't know what they're going to get yet. The next one I think is way too fucking low, but I understand why.
It's because it's Achilles.
Who is it?
106,
Emmanuel
Emmanuel
Sanders.
Sanders.
Oh, yeah.
So he had a tore his ACL late in the season last year.
ACL or is it Achilles?
Oh no, it was Achilles. You're
Oh,
right.
he's
You're
done
right.
then, man.
He's out for what? But he's already running routes. They just had a video come out.
Really?
So do you know that guy? I think his name is David Chow, the medical doctor that does all the. He watches the videos of these guys
Yeah.
after injuries
Yeah.
and calls the sports shows and talks about them. He watched Emmanuel Sanders. They had a hype video come out the other day, him running routes and shit. And they're like, yeah, he's back. He's already ready, which is way soon for an Achilles, man. Way soon. David Chow or whatever his name is came out and said, I can tell by that video he's
It's
not
not,
100%. 100%. He said, turn it on to like 36 seconds. Had it down to the dime. He said, watch his left calf. He doesn't even put all the weight on it. And I was like, whoa. He was like, he's not 100%. He's not there. Don't trust him. But you still got fucking 3 months till the season, so
Yeah, but
I just hope he doesn't push it. And then
the problem is that
Yep.
with there's only 2 sports that's not guaranteed, which is football and the NBA, right?
pretty much
With injury,
major. Yeah,
right? So some of these, I mean, I guess for the love of the game, you just push yourself as hard as you can.
it's the coaches and shit, or it's the ego, one of the two.
It's both, but you shorten your career.
Because this is technically the first time this guy's ever been the number one at any team.
I guess you can't. Yeah, I
Demaryius
guess you want
Thomas
to stay
is
number
gone.
1, right?
What's going to really piss me off is when we get to 102 because I think he is the best wide receiver on this team. I do not think his little buddy at 102 is better than he is.
Okay.
Yeah,
But
We'll get to that.
But
Yeah,
the
we'll get
Achilles
there.
injury it's pretty brutal. You'll probably, if he's not healthy, I guarantee you'll see mid-season another injury again.
something.
Yeah.
he might. Honestly, these things are just hype. He might fucking come week 1 and they're like, yeah, he's not going to play till week 4.
Yeah, that's true.
That'd be the smart thing to do. He needs time, man.
Yeah, and
Look he's super talented.
That's one thing that's shit about fantasy is you'll see like the injury and then the day of is when they put him in. You're like, fuck,
Right.
motherfuckers.
It's scary, dude. It's
Yeah.
too risky. But Emmanuel's a great talent. I understand why he's at 106 right now, but I don't think it's fair. I'd agree with Brandon in my league. He's a huge Broncos fan. Emmanuel needs to be. If he was completely healthy, he's going in round 4, 5, 6 at the latest, maybe even 3.
Shit.
But for him to drop to the 10th round, man, that's too fucking low. Yeah. All right, let's move up to 105. N'Keal Harry from the Patriots. So this is their rookie wide receiver that basically is taking over for Josh Gordon. He's a big body guy out of Arizona State, if I remember right. I think it's Arizona State. Just everybody's sucking his dick. Essentially.
Yeah, I think we were talking about last week.
Pretty much every week.
Every
we've had
week,
a little bit. So N'Keal, he's one of the favorites to come in and immediately have an impact on a fantasy football team.
That's just all reports, though. I want to
is.
know what does the team actually say? They have
Nothing.
nothing, right?
They don't talk, man.
Yeah.
Bill Belichick don't talk.
He's actually really good at that. I don't know. I'd rather just stay away from him because it's first year.
It's Patriots. Yeah, you got it. I mean, any kind of Patriots guy, you stay away from unless you know they're a fucking superstar.
Yeah, it's first year, so just don't. I would just let him do his thing. If you bite the bullet, you bite the bullet on that one.
I think where he's being drafted right now is a little low for him, in my opinion. A little bit. I think this is kind of in the kind of right area, but I think he'll go higher. I think by the time we actually draft, you'll see him go in round 6, 7, or 8.
You think so?
Yep, absolutely. They're
That makes more
sucking his
sense.
dick so hard, dude.
Yeah, I know. And I don't even know why.
It's because Josh Gordon's not playing, and he is the body of Josh Gordon, so they think he's going to get those.
Yeah, just exact.
So you pretty much have Julian Edelman, you got Philip Dorsett over the middle, and then you've got N'Keal Harry on the side. So by default, he's going to get some throws.
He
but
will
like
get
I
play for
said,
sure, but just if he can handle it.
What I think I stick by my bye weeks or my boozy prediction from a couple weeks ago or last week, whatever it was. I think he's going to be like Mike Williams from the Chargers. He's going to be a red zone dependent guy, get up, jump up, and go, jump ball for it. But either way, it's going to be good.
Yeah.
He might not be that
What they're
good
predicting,
season one,
but yeah.
but
He's probably good wide receiver 3.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. 104, Peyton Barber.
I don't know why he's on the.
I agree.
He's just one of the leader running backs, but I just don't really know enough about him. I just know that team.
Under Bruce Arians, we don't know who he likes yet or who he favors. I've heard a lot of good things about Ronald Jones, the rookie from last year. I'm hoping he kind of picks it up. I'm not a fan of Peyton Barber. I don't think he's a guy that's going to have longevity in this league. In fact, I would not be surprised by the end of this next coming fantasy season if Peyton Barber is even on the fucking team anymore.
Yeah, if he has a job.
Yep. So I don't like this 104 pick. I wouldn't draft Peyton Barber in the fucking 25th round if we had him. I don't think he's good, man. He's had the opportunity to be the number one guy at Tampa Bay how many times now?
A lot.
Jaquiz Rogers has showed more shit than he is. Like,
Right.
Seriously. Fuck me, man. Like, get over it.
Where's Doug Martin at? Is he still on the Raiders?
Raiders.
He's still there?
Yeah. He's plotting his next fucking big heist.
It's crazy. The amount of Raiders they're pretty solid, man. I'm not gonna.
I mean, on paper, they're not bad.
Yeah, they're a
you really
solid
can't.
team.
I'm excited to watch Hard Knocks. I think it's going to be good TV.
Oh, I love that. Yeah.
It's gonna be
Jacob
Raiders.
Jones was really good too this year.
That's
There's a
another
lot of
guy I'm
talks.
super intrigued by because I don't think he's that great, but everybody else does. So I'm like, I missed something then. He was good in college, but not great. But I think Peyton Barber's a big pile of shit. So moving on, 103. Mr. Jared Goff, quarterback, not much to say.
I just don't know why he's so that high. I think he should be a little bit lower.
I think just
He's one of the better quarterbacks.
offense. I think just offense he's in.
Because he's like
How many mouths?
Roethlisberger's. He throws a lot of yardage.
He does. Because think of the mouths he's feeding. He's feeding Brandon Cooks. He's got Robert Woods. Those are two top 25 to 30. Cooper Kupp.
Also, too, that depends on the league we're playing in fantasy, though.
That's true, yeah. We talk PPR here, so.
Yeah. Okay.
If you Cooper Kupp too. If he wouldn't have got hurt last year, you got 3 top 30, 35 wide receivers on one fucking team. That's
For
impressive.
sure, yeah.
Not to mention Todd Gurley catching 17 touchdown passes last season?
No, it's 17. He scored 21 touchdowns. So
Yep.
You had it. I can't remember. It was a lot of receiving for so that's a lot. So that's why he's there. I think he's a good quarterback, and he's only going to get better. I think he's going to be one of those guys that his 5th season, he just blows up. He's going to be a superstar because he consistently gets better. He's under a good offensive mind, and they're just moving in the right direction, man. They gotta capitalize on it quick though, because you don't
build around him. They're good.
You don't have these kind of players for years and years. Like they're gonna eventually grow out of it and go somewhere else. But QBs, there's not a whole lot you can say. QBs.
Yep.
All right, 102. This is what I was talking about earlier with Emmanuel Sanders. Cortland Sutton. Fuck this, man. I think Cortland is a timid little bitch, and he looked like that last year. So he's a tall, lanky guy in the Denver Broncos that was essentially, they traded away Demaryius Thomas because they thought this guy would take over his role, and he fucking laid an egg completely last year. I remember picking him up off the waiver wire as soon as they traded Demaryius because I'm an asshole like that. And I was like, oh, fuck yeah, man. Here comes 20 points a week. Here we go. Here we go. 2 points, 3 points. He just has no confidence, man. He's no identity to him. You got to have some guts. You got to have some fucking gumption.
Why is your rank so high?
I don't know.
Because
I think
Emmanuel Sanders is hurt still.
I think because he's hurt and he's got good size. So they look at him like, oh, he's got to be good.
Yeah. I think Deshaun Hamilton's probably a better wide receiver than he is.
I would agree with you.
Yeah.
I think Deshaun Hamilton will do more. Cortland might come on late in the season once he finally gets the balls to do something. But fuck no, I'm having Emmanuel down below him is a joke.
Yeah.
Even with a fucked up Achilles.
That's a disgrace.
Number 101 makes sense to me, but I think he's so much better than 101. That's Mr. Marvin Jones from the Lions.
Our IE native right down the
Where's
street.
he from?
He went to school. He went to Etowanda.
No shit.
I thought it was Eisenhower. Was it Etowanda?
His Rancho.
Wow, I didn't know that. Well, that's awesome.
Yeah, so he's their number one.
He is their
wide
deep
receiver.
threat. Yeah, he's pretty much their number one now. Golden Tate's gone. God, who else do they have? T.J. Jones or something like that?
They have a Galladay.
Oh yeah, Kenny. Oh, I bet Kenny.
it's his
Kenny
name,
will
too.
be their number
You
one. I
think
bet.
so?
Yeah. Marvin's more of a deep threat. Hey, we kind of try to like that kind of Deshaun Jackson now. But super talented dude. Super talented. He's got that superstar talent, but he just can't do it play on every play. You know, it's just
And
chunk plays.
A lot of inconsistency kind of thing.
Do you think that's just because the team he's on, or just in general as a player?
I think I don't know, because he's kind of always been like that. When he went to the Lions, where was he at before the Lions?
The Bengals.
Yeah, and he was good. They always expected him to be a superstar, but he was just kind of a chunk play guy. So great receiver, but just not an in and out every play. Doesn't have the body for it. But I think this is about right for him. But his style, it seems to be like towards the end of the season, he's either going to be the top 40 wide receivers
Or just drop.
or
Yeah.
just fucking not worth owning. That's how Marvin Jones rocks, man. All right, let's wrap it up with our 100, Mr. Carlos Hyde.
I feel like he's better. He's better than a lot more running backs than that.
I think he is too, but where's he at right now? He's with the Chiefs. He's a second string.
Yeah.
So and as soon as Kareem Hunt, did I say cunt? Sorry, I mean Kareem Hunt.
Creamy cunt.
Kareem the kicker Hunt
Creamy
comes
cunt.
back. I think Carlos might drop to 3.
Kareem Hunt's on the team anymore, you dipshit.
What do you mean?
He's on the Browns, you dipshit.
Oh shit, my bad. It's the whiskey.
Yeah.
It's the whiskey.
I was like, Sean,
I was thinking Carlos.
I'm like, are you gonna-
Carlos did go to.
I'm like-
so Carlos is on the Chiefs, and Hunt is on the Browns.
yes, and
So
Damian-
who else is on the Chiefs? I'm thinking
Just
of.
Damian Williams, I think his name is Damian.
That's
Williams?
it?
Yeah,
Then you're right. He needs to be higher.
I think so.
Yeah, because he's going to be a power back. I think they're going to expose Damian for being just a passing down, and yeah,
I feel like Carlos Hyde is definitely better than a lot of running backs on the board.
I was sad to
Yeah,
see him
for
go to
sure.
the Jags last. That was a waste.
Yeah,
That
because
was
he
a
just sat
waste,
there and did
man.
nothing.
He did, man. I think he'll have a bigger spot
Yeah, I think
when he
so,
when he does play.
It's weird, the idea of, I mean, it's not, I guess it's not weird, but to watch football players, the way NFL players don't call the shots like they do in the NBA, huh? The way basketball players, like, I want this, my contract, I want here.
Can't, especially running backs, because running backs are looked at as like fucking dime a dozen.
It's a throwaway
Yeah, it is.
player.
And that's kind of why I respected Le'Veon for stepping out of the box and saying, "Fuck y'all! If you're all going to work me like this, pay me."
Yeah, and that it's a weird. I mean, those running backs. I mean, most NFL players get both ends just ran down.
Yeah,
And for as physical it is, you think you would see more players starting to make these big giant contracts. But then again, it's, I guess, just the physicality of the sport. You can't.
Plus,
can't
you got to
count.
remember they roster like 60 to 80 players as opposed to the NBA's rostering
right.
20.
Yeah.
So there's just a lot less money to go around.
Yeah.
They certainly deserve it because their bodies are on the line in a much more physical way.
The span 4 years is what you get out of a running back. 4 years.
On a long note.
Yeah, right. So you think you would, and some of these players would ask for more, but they just don't call the shots, huh?
It's just, I don't know what, they just won't give running backs money. I think it's just the sheer amount of them coming in.
Yeah.
I mean, look at them this year. So one of our number one rookie running backs, David Montgomery, went in the 3rd round.
What do you think his contract is? League minimum?
Nothing shit, man.
League
It's
minimum?
not quite league minimum, but it's nothing compared to the guys that went in the top fucking 15. They want defensive ends. They want quarterbacks. They want their top superstar wide receivers.
Daniel Jones is getting paid more than him. What the fuck?
Sad. Speaking of that fucking sack of shit, Daniel Jones, they are literally serious about him starting week
Really?
one.
Oh, man.
Legitimate shot.
As I said before, I said I hope he proves us wrong. I hope he
Let's
does.
hope so, because god damn, dude, I'm so sick of hearing about this dude.
That's
I want to see. I hope he does start at this point.
Oh,
you
I
know?
hope he gets
just to be like, okay, let's do this, Daniel. Me and you, let's do this.
Like that.
First
What was
drive.
it? Nathan Peterman, whatever. He had like 5
Peterman,
He had what 5 interceptions?
5
like that.
picks in one game. I think that dude's still on a roster.
Yeah, I think he's a backup somewhere else. Now.
Raiders. Last time I heard, he got signed by.
Oh, I
thought.
think maybe possibly.
Oh, Tebow
Gruden.
Tebow can't play football, but they just throw him around.
He'd do better than Nathan Peterman, man.
All right.
All right, let's move it forward, boys. It's time for Guess That Guy.
Yeah.
So last week's champion, Zach, you actually did really good last week. Good job, man. How about you start it off this week, okay? You got your guy?
Okay, yeah.
Let me pull up my guy. We'll get everybody ready. Okay, so the rules are he's going to read off 5 pre-made question or hints, as we call them, which are 1 is how many TDs scored in the previous year, 2 is stats specific to the player's position, 3 is which conference he played in college. 4 is how many seasons in the NFL. 5 is hint at the color this player wears on his NFL team. Zach's going to read the hints. Me and Josh have 2 guesses apiece, maximum. Once you make your 2 guesses, it is over. You suck. And go ahead. Take us away.
Okay, so last year he had 2 touchdowns.
You fucker. This is going to be hard.
2 for the whole year?
Yeah.
So he's out with injury then?
No.
Not true.
Not
He
injury,
could have
just-
came on late after an injury.
Okay,
I'm not guessing. No way. Keep going.
He had 209 receiving yards.
You shit. This is a starter?
Yes, he
This is the tough part because it has to be a starter. So he had 209.
Yeah.
2 touchdowns.
Oh my God. This is tough already. I'm not even making a guess. I need to know what conference he played in.
So he played in the Big Ten.
Oh, okay. I've got an idea.
No idea.
Any guesses?
No,
Josh?
fuck no.
John, you're going to wait another one?
Which one are you on? Number 4?
Number 3. I'm going to go on number 4.
Tell us number 4, and I'm going to take 2 guesses.
That's how many years?
'Cause I've got an idea.
He's been in the league 13 years.
Shit the bed. Never mind. I'm lost.
What?
So lost.
What the fuck? Wait. Played for 13 years. You guys only let me choose like top players, first of all.
It's got to be just a starter. That's the rule. He's got to be somebody that actually is on a starting roster.
Okay, so that means he had injury, came out of that.
200 yards, 2 touchdowns.
2 touchdowns. Played for 13 years. 209
Who the
receiving
fuck has
yards?
played that long besides Ted Ginn? That's not a
Adrian
guess.
Peterson?
That's not a guess.
No.
Holy fuck, man. Dude, like I'm at that
Total
level.
two touchdowns total?
Yes.
Do you know how that level we talk about where like there's so many players you can choose from? Like it's just
No idea.
give me just a couple seconds. I'm still kind of rolling through them.
The last one's just team colors, right?
Yeah, or like something that helps with like the team. This one, you guys
I'm
should.
gonna guess this guy because I almost chose this guy, but I think this guy had a lot more yards than this. Larry Fitzgerald.
No.
Fuck, don't look at me, bro.
All right, give us number 5.
This team is located in a state that has the Cajun accent.
Louisiana.
Is it? Is it him? Has he played 13 seasons?
Who's your guess?
TG, but no, I don't think it's him.
Don't look at me, bro. Fucking don't follow anyone in fucking Louisiana.
All right, I'm gonna guess
what
Ted
did-
Ginn.
What are you gonna get? You don't have any idea?
No, fuck no.
Ding, ding, ding.
So okay, he's played that long?
Yes, since
Holy
2007.
fuck. I almost went with him, by the way.
What?
All right, so I got a point.
I don't know
for
if he
that.
got hurt. He just didn't play.
Fuck
Like,
Louisiana.
I just cannot think. Cannot believe he's been
13
playing that long.
years. That's crazy.
And what's crazy is that motherfucker gets faster every year. He's the guy that just put out that challenge and said,
How
anybody,
old is he now?
If he's played in the league 13 years,
Yeah.
I mean,
He had to go to college.
34 at least? 30, 33?
34.
Imagine having 13 years in the NFL.
That's unreal.
That's not like a quarterback.
And he is still one of the fastest motherfuckers out there.
That's crazy.
One of the greatest deep ball catchers there
I know
is.
he played for the 49ers. What the fuck?
He did? What season?
2010 to 2012.
2
He
years.
got drafted he played in Miami for 3 years, San Francisco for 3 years, Carolina for a year, Arizona for a year, back to Carolina for 2 years, and then he's currently with the Saints for his 3rd year.
He's going to go to the Saskatchewan Rough Riders for a year.
I'm saying everyone's going to XFL next year. As soon as XFL is, you're going to see
If
so
they
many
could
players.
have money,
What do you think the team names
well, first
are
of all,
gonna
they
be?
have money. They signed, I think, with ESPN like a 4-year contract.
Really?
Yeah, like a multi-year.
ESPN's blowing up because of the UFC and stuff now. They have,
UFC's on the down though.
I know, but they still have a lot of.
They're on their way out just because they're running the whole league into shit. They're not doing smart. But yeah, I guess XFL signed multi-year contract with ESPN.
So that money that they get from the ESPN, they can use that as for contract.
I guess. Well, I guess what they're
much.
doing is I'm right now. WWE is. I'm sorry, guys. I'm a huge wrestling fan. WWE is turning to garbage, but I think any money that goes towards that is going into XFL. Case in point is that
Which is a horrible business practice, by the way.
well, Vince is like fucking like 90
care.
years
He
old. He's
doesn't
old
care.
as shit, dude. That guy's like 79 years old. They just do so. It's not Abu Dhabi or Dubai. They pay for. They recently got into WWE, and they're throwing like millions and
That's a
millions and
fucking
millions of dollars.
jackpot right
So
there.
basically, what they're saying is that this is our version of WrestleMania, which is it's always garbage, but they're paying the most amount of money. The crazy thing is that the Sultans, there's so many American reporters are getting murdered out there. And everyone's basically saying Vince McMahon, if Hitler paid Vince McMahon enough money, he would fucking put on a wrestling match in Germany. That's basically his mindset, just all business. Yeah, it's pretty savage right now what they're doing out there.
Wow.
But that's where all his money's coming from now, is out in the Middle East.
So what you're saying is McMahon is funding ISIS?
Probably. He's like senile as fuck now. So
Is he really?
He's like 90. He's probably like 80 years old.
I just remember the days when I watched the WWF before it switched over. Like he would still wrestle with Stone Cold and shit.
No, he'll take like a punch to the head or something to headbutt him, but he's old as fuck though. He's just not the face. Actually, it's supposed to be like when he retires, Triple H is the dude now.
What happened to Shane, man? Where's Shane
never,
on that?
He still wrestles. He just never wanted the company. Triple H is the guy.
I tell you what, this is totally off topic, but I'll never forget the night I watched the pay-per-view where Shane O'Mac jumped off the Titantron.
That shit was nuts.
I hated that fucker.
He still does that shit.
I heard he's done it a couple times.
He
since
still
then.
goes off like the
He,
hell in a
he always
cell.
does
still think it.
TLC matches and all.
He
that
still
stuff.
goes hard. He forces himself into matches so people are annoyed by him.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, he goes hard. He's old. I give him respect, dude. He's all gray and shit.
He's
Still
in his,
going
like,
hard.
late 40s, early 50s.
Going hard at it though. Yeah,
Dude,
so
he jumped off the Titantron. That is like 150 feet.
yeah, it was.
You gotta fucking give the guy props for that shit. That's fucking terrifying, man.
So XFL, I'm assuming that's where most of mine's gonna go. They said multi-year contract. I've been reading a lot because it's weird. Because what was the other league that started? Was it this year or next year?
AFL.
The AFL, right?
Yeah, folded.
It's done, man.
Yeah, it was a season. It was
It
garbage.
actually had for the first time, I actually thought something might come of it. I was like, this is decent. They're building some steam. The teams are good.
You have to have the only way to gain traction is there has to be different. There has to be something that's different from NFL.
Yeah, which they had the technology. So their app was tied into all their helmets and stuff, and you can watch where the players
Yeah,
ran.
but I mean,
It didn't work as well as they wanted.
It's not that cool.
It was a cool idea, but it wasn't working.
Who wants to
like
watch
they
that shit?
thought. But
So
either way, they
they
didn't
folded.
have the back. They didn't have the money.
We'll see. XFL supposed to this year has the money.
We'll
finally.
see, man. Take number 2 on that.
What's it
Right.
says? If he dies,
He dies.
All right, Josh, you want to go next?
Yeah, I got you guys. All right. So last year, 5 touchdowns.
Okay, no guess.
Okay, no one. 586 receiving yards.
Shut up, cricket.
Ricky La Cucara.
You
That's
said no touchdowns?
5 touchdowns.
5.
500 and something receiving.
86 receiving yards.
586.
Yep.
5 touchdowns, 586. Okay, no guess.
I might have got these stats wrong, but fuck you guys. He's the SEC.
SEC, baby. 5.
SEC last year.
I have no idea. I'll wait another one.
Yeah, I'm still lost.
Played 1 season.
It's the second year this year. So he was a rookie last year. I'm going to laugh at the same guy I got. But the same stats as the guy I got.
I was thinking
I'm going
week
to guess,
one.
is it Calvin Ridley?
No.
I was going to say, that's what I was thinking of.
Because he was in SEC too.
Yeah, 1 season.
Let's see what team.
I could be
When
wrong.
you think of rookies last year, Sean?
I'm
just
really-
making a
I'm
That's what
guess.
I'm trying to go through.
I'm really
is-
bad at this game, guys.
That's okay. Hang on. Just give us a minute.
There's only one more hint.
That's I guess
Man.
now. 'Cause
You want
I
the,
don't know who else to
you want,
fucking
you want
guess.
the team colors are brown and orange.
what's his face?
Yep, that's his face.
Like brown and orange.
The Browns, obviously, but
But
who's from the SEC from there?
Florida's an SEC, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, Florida.
What, David Njoku?
Nope.
No, he's in there for a couple years. Who's the wide receiver that's pretty good?
Shit. That's so you got obviously the big guys, Jarvis Landry and OBJ, but
It's
then
the
you've
other
got
guy. I think.
fuck you, man.
That's the last
Or
one.
it's a running back. Is it Chubb? Did he have that many receiving yards?
Chubb was out of Georgia, not Florida.
Georgia's still SEC though.
You said Florida.
It was Florida.
Oh, okay. He's at the college. Was it? I'm trying to think of the other wide receiver.
Rashard Higgins? Rashard Higgins?
No, I still have my guess. It's what's his name?
I don't know.
Right
I
now.
don't know.
Oh, I could see his.
Antonio Callaway.
That was it.
That's the only one we didn't name. Fuck, good job, man. That's the first one nobody's guessed.
Yeah.
Yep.
I knew it. I know it was the other wide receiver.
That was a good one, man.
Yeah.
Damn.
Touche,
brother. Good job. All right.
He's not a starter, John. Just kidding.
He was that's a starter.
He
technically.
was,
Yeah.
for sure.
He was. Okay, my guy. He scored 9 touchdowns last year.
Okay.
No guess?
No.
Okay. He had 8 rushing touchdowns last year.
Shit. Sorry.
Shut up, Cricket.
So, not 8 of his 9 touchdowns were rushing.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, 8, so he's a running back then. Or he came.
Who knows?
Yeah, I'm still gonna wait.
All right. The next guess is he went to school in the Big 12.
Big 12. So Texas, Oklahoma State, Kansas. Is it Kansas? Kansas State, right?
Both of them. Mm-hmm.
And then TCU,
West Virginia.
West Virginia. That's it. On Texas A&M.
Country roads,
Take me home.
take me home.
I guess they play that song every game.
Do they?
Yeah. Texas A&M.
Virginia.
Oh, wait.
What's the next one?
Yeah.
No guess? All right. Number 4. He has played 2 seasons in the NFL.
So 3. Oh, delicious.
Wait, he had 9 touchdowns.
8 rushing. That cricket's getting louder. I'm about to fucking run over there.
I'm about to rage.
After we're done with this, I'm going to have you run over there and kick the boxes.
I probably will.
Is he in the boxes somewhere?
He's back there in that fucking corner somewhere.
La cricket, la cucaracha, la cucaracha.
Go to bed.
Just went to bed.
All right. This is number 4, guys. Take a guess. You got 2 guesses. 9 total touchdowns, 8 rushing touchdowns, played in the Big 12 in college, and he had played 2 seasons.
Is he on the Chiefs?
Can't answer that.
Probably someone from your bitch ass Oklahoma State team.
Could be. Could not be.
Who's on the... someone from Kansas City, I bet.
Are you saying it because that's in the Midwest and that's where the Big 10's at?
Yeah.
Or Big 12?
Yeah.
I'm going to wait. I'll just do my 2 guesses for the last
The
one.
last one. So you want the last one?
Yeah.
If I chose a team based on my favorite college football team's colors, his team would be my favorite.
It's orange and black?
Come on. Gives it away.
Did you say rushing yards?
Yeah.
Rushing touchdowns, 8.
You didn't say how many rushing yards he had, though, right? My first guess is Philip Lindsay.
Okay.
Bro, don't look at me.
He's like, I don't fucking know.
They're orange and black.
I'm sweating.
That's the team colors? Or orange is the team?
I read the answer.
Wait. Orange and black.
I
for
said,
NFL?
if I was to pick a favorite team in the NFL,
Oh.
it would be based off my favorite college team's favorite colors, which is the same as his team. What's my favorite college team?
Oklahoma State.
Yeah,
So
but it's
he plays on an NFL team that has the same color scheme.
orange and black. What NFL team is orange and black?
It's the Broncos or
The Bengals?
No. Oh,
Cincinnati.
Yeah.
First one to get it.
Joe Mixon.
Jesus, I didn't think you guys had that much trouble.
At first I thought like, well, the Chargers are your favorite football team. Like,
No,
what
but
makes
I
sense?
said if I was
it was
to
like
pick a favorite
colors, though.
NFL
Oh, okay.
team based
Yeah.
off my favorite college
It'd have been-
color scheme of my team.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mixon. I thought you guys were going to get that a lot sooner.
Cincinnati, get out of here.
Oh, because he played for Oklahoma.
Go back
right?
to
Went to
Cincinnati.
OU. So do you know he also beat the shit out of a white female right before he got drafted too? That's why he fell to like the end of the first round or second round.
man.
where
Did he end up on at the U, or where did he end up going?
No, but
The OU.
have you never seen that video?
No.
I'm gonna want to make you guys watch it. Seriously, it is fucking intense.
Him beating
Who's
up.
the,
Dude,
who's
he-
the running back where he hit the girl was hitting him?
You have that mixed up.
Or
That's
player?
you have that mixed up. That's Rihanna. Chris Brown gets his ass beaten by Rihanna.
Oh my god, this is like, I'm serious. Like, if I was this girl's parents, like she was fucking with him. To be fair,
Who cares, bro? You're a man, bro.
I think it was
Watch.
him then.
watch this,
Oh, they're like at a restaurant.
dude. Yeah, this is not a bar. This is like a little restaurant.
Like a fucking.
So I guess they were dating at one point.
He's in the
And-
black, right, with the glasses
Yeah,
on his
he's
head.
right here. He, dude, he fucking knocks.
He's
her
at
to
Soup
next
Plantation, all
week.
pissed off at Soup Plantation.
Pretty much.
It's like, I fucking hate salads. Oh, fucking
She hit him
right
first, though.
hook. Who cares, bro? He's a professional football player. What are you talking about? Jesus Christ.
Did you just say that?
Hey, I've had my ass beat by a woman before.
Did she hit her head on the table?
She got knocked the fuck out.
Dude.
God, that right hook
But
was
did he hit her?
savage.
He like threw her. Like, looked like he pushed her.
Hey,
like,
that was a Rice right hook right there.
Dude, he.
It looked like he punched her. He, like,
knocked
kinda, like-
the shit
No,
out
bro, that's a right hook. That's a short right hook. That's a boxing hook he gave her. Look
Watch
at
this again.
He was
Watch
look at
the sheer fucking
his
power.
fist is already balled. He's ready to punch her already. See that fist? He's already ready to punch her. That right hand. He's getting ready. See?
oh yeah, he like.
That's a
Dude, he
right,
fucking waylaid her.
and then he walks out. That's a right hand, bro.
So this came out about 2 months before he got drafted. So he was going to be like the number one running
This
back
is
for
what.
one.
And so what happened to him? Nothing. He still ended up being a professional football player.
Yeah, he's
He
a
got drafted in
millionaire.
the
He's a
first
millionaire.
round, and he didn't get penalized by the NFL,
It
huh?
all went away. It all went away.
Well, do you guys remember those videos of the college players beating each other's asses in the locker room?
No,
Oh, dude, I can't
they
remember
going
what
like
team it was.
bodies in the locker room.
No, man, they had the same day. This fool was just knocking one dude out.
Yeah, we're just going to nix that.
Came back in 2 hours later, and they got in a fist fight again. Knocked him out. 2 knockouts. The guy got knocked out twice. And I want to say it was an NFL locker room. I mean, that's only I don't know who the fuck it would be. Makes the most amount of sense though. But man, that right hand is. I don't give a shit, dude. That guy weighs 250.
Yeah, exactly.
She probably weighs 110.
Yeah, probably weighs twice as much as.
He's
Yeah.
in a fucking regimented like weightlifting program
Yes.
in college.
She's a
about to go to
white,
NFL.
blonde-haired, like, hey, I'm gonna do shots, guys. What's
He
up?
fucking knocked
Knocked
her
the fuck out.
I'm shocked he's not in jail for it or something like
Yeah,
blacklisted.
There's so many. The NFL is very lenient.
But that's what's crazy. If
Someone was able to drown dogs,
that's fucking true.
and won the and they
you
got the key to
know-
the city after that.
If this motherfucker had anything close to this happen in the NFL, let's say he gets into a fight with his girlfriend and pushes her and it's on video.
He'd be a Raider.
This comes up and all of a sudden he's done.
He's a
like-
Raider.
Yes, that's the only shot he's got.
What is it?
He's got Gruden's number.
Yeah.
He's like,
If you
"Hey,
act like a man, I'm gonna treat you like one. What was that?
This
Oh,
was a bus.
It was a bus driver guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't know, man. Like, I get it, and fair, like all that shit. But sometimes
After she pushed him, he could have just walked away. He didn't like
he could have grabbed her and held her down.
because he like tried to flinch her
No,
and then
man.
hit her and like
He
just
did,
walk
yeah.
away. Like
He could have grabbed her and just bear hugged her and stopped her. Like,
yeah, that's all you have to do with the female. Like, it's half your size.
I've watched one of my friends get his ass beat by a woman once, and I remember pulling the chick off of him, and her turn around and try to fight me, and yeah, I give her a dab on the chin,
a little poke on the nose.
but the whole thing was crazy. She ended up driving off, killing like 4 people in a car.
What?
Yeah, I had to go to court. Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah. She went to trial. Got started off with 13 felonies. She pled out, got 4 felonies.
still in jail.
I got I got the in the mail. I was supposed to go to court. It got pled down.
Got some lemon.
Yeah, there's
See,
lemon seeds in that drink.
pled down. She ended up getting 3 felonies, and it was 25 years.
Holy shit, dude.
Ran over 3 people. I watched her do it.
Oh, she ran over people.
I watched her do it in her car. She was fighting a friend of mine. I pulled off. She fought me. I gave her a little flick on the nose, as I told the cops. Because I had to go. That night was crazy. She ran off with her friends. They came back and ran over like 3 people.
What the
So the cops came and grabbed me because I was a witness, and I had to go identify the people that were doing it. So I was like, "Oh yeah, them." So he's like, "Hey, you want to press charges?" I was like, "No, I'm not gonna press charges. I don't give a shit. She hit me. It's not that big of a deal." He's like, "But she hurt other people, so press charges to build a case against her."
Yeah.
So like, yeah, for sure I will. A couple months later, I got a call, and I got a bunch of stuff in the mail that I had to go to court.
Subpoena.
Yeah, for a lot.
Was this recently?
No, dude. It was like 10 years ago.
Oh, you
Probably.
got out of high school? Like you let out
No,
of
I
high
was
school?
23. I'm 32, so yeah, 23, 24.
Yeah,
Yeah, about 10 years ago.
Crazy.
We got a bunch of subpoenas. Every time I get subpoenaed for a court date, it got dropped down. It would be extended. So they just kept pushing it. Eventually, it went from like 15 felonies down to 3. But it was assault with a deadly weapon, assault with a vehicle. It was in Shannon. I think it was like the final.
Did she kill anyone?
No, but she got like 25 years though. Some young white chick.
25 years.
Yeah,
Whoa.
some young white twacked out chick.
That's scary because
Yeah.
because she probably came back after you and your friend had hit you guys in the car.
Well, no, actually, no. The way it worked out was actually, if you guys have time, I'll tell you the story.
Go for it, man.
All right, guys.
20 minutes.
So check this shit out. So
We're the boss.
I got off work. I went to my friend's birthday party. There's other friends of them over there. Mm-hmm. So we went. I got off work, went to the house to hang out. We were there, and then someone, we're all hanging out at the birthday party. The girl was turning like 22, maybe 21. I was 23. She's probably turning 21. Everyone's there. All my friends are there. We're all hanging out. Someone runs outside saying the cops are giving tickets outside. You need to move your car. So everyone runs out. Everyone from the party runs outside. So we all run outside. There's no cops there. We're like, what the fuck? I don't know why someone's saying that. And my buddy was laughing, and this drunk-ass girl was talking shit. Just drunk white chick, just like, fuck you, fuck this, I'll fuck you up. And my friend's laughing, and she walks up to him and just decks him right in his chin. Just like a dude, just clocks him. He was caught off guard, is not laughing anymore. I'm laughing. She fucking rushes his ass into a corner and starts just fucking blowing him up. So he's like in a ball in the corner, and she's fucking dropping bombs on him. This is like a little white girl that just fucking
Like Ronda Rousey in him.
Bodying this fool up, just decking him. He's like clenched up. So I run behind her and I bear hug her from behind. I pull her off, and this one I used to have longer hair. So I pull her off. I'm like, what the fuck? So she grabs my hair. The first thing she did, grab my hair and tries to knee my face straight up.
Shit.
And I was like, whoa. So I remember getting my hair grabbed, and I put my hand down and I caught her knee.
Yeah.
And I was like, who the fuck like grabs hair? I'm like, this is a chick. Like I'm fighting a woman right now. So I back up and she starts to swing. And so instinctively she swings at me, and I just kind of like throw a fist out and catch her on the jaw, and she sits down just on her ass. Sits. Just like blow on her ass. I'm like, fuck, man. Like, this is crazy.
I'm out.
Yep. I back up. My friends are all still there. She gets up and walks up the street, just kind of stumbles. Her friend is there talking shit to me, like, I'll kill you, I'll fuck you up. They walk up the street, and up the street at the corner was another birthday party. Well, this birthday party was for a 60-year-old woman. She runs up with that woman and knocks her out. This white girl runs up.
What?
Punches this old woman in the face.
She doesn't know who she is.
Just drunk, just fighting people in the street. I swear to God. So then her son, who's like a 45-year-old man, comes out and just clobbers this girl. Just fucking grabs like a bomb from hell over fucking hand and just like boom, Hiroshima on her fucking skull. She goes fucking limp. I swear. She goes limp in the street.
Do you guys follow her?
Oh, check this shit out. So she goes, I watch this shit. She goes limp, like just like a dead body. Her friends run and drag her fucking dead body, like across. So it's like a limp body being dragged across the fucking street.
It's like Weekend at Bernie's.
Bro, yeah, they Weekend at Bernie's her ass. Exactly, dude. Hell yeah, high five. They Weekend Bernie's her ass across the street into a car, into like a Acura. Then like 5 dudes, like 5 cholos run out of that house at the Acura because their grandmother got knocked out, right? So they run out that house. They run out the car. So then that car, there's 3 people in that car. That I run up to the corner to see that woman that's knocked out. That car runs around the corner, hits 2 people, backs up, hits a car, and then pulls forward, hits another person, and just hauls ass.
That's they're in the car.
What?
Yeah. So then 4 more people run out of the house. They jump in a crazy ass Beamer and they fucking just haul ass and chase this
follow
car.
it.
So I'm like sitting there. I'm like, where are my friends at? All my friends like, I got work tomorrow later. They just like leave. There's
go.
fucking bodies all over the street. Like there's like bodies everywhere. Like everyone's all fucked up. Some dude's crying, holding his leg. All my friends like, I don't know, dude. I gotta work. I don't fucking know. So everyone leaves. I'm by myself. Like, holy shit, dude. What the fuck is this? So they dip out. Everyone dips out. I'm sitting there like, here's my hand under your head, dude. I fucking don't know, dude. Like, I don't know. Just don't move. Just don't move. Cops are coming. Cops get there. Ambulance get there. Everyone's all fucked up. The guy's femur's shattered. He got ran over.
No.
Yeah, dude. So I'm there. He just kept saying, I don't want to die. It was crazy. It wasn't bloody, but I think the idea of getting hit by a car, he was just in
that's
shock.
scary.
Yeah.
What the
So cops come pick me. Cops stop there. They're like, "Did you see who it was?" Like, yeah, I fucking dabbed it on her chin. I knew who exactly who it is. So
I gave her a little flick.
I hop in the cop car. They drive me around the street.
We're in the front seat, right?
That
'Cause
Beamer,
you
no,
can't-
you cannot. You always have to be in the back
Really?
seat. You're never allowed to be in the front seat.
I know.
no
I
matter
saw,
what.
I saw on.
When I got ran over, On my bike,
the
I still had to sit in the back seat.
They just don't handcuff you because
Yeah, but you can never be
Do
in
in
the front
Oklahoma,
seat.
man. They made you ride in the OHP. You ride in the fucking front.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
Every time they're talking to you,
yeah,
or
'cause
mostly
I thought
questioning
that you
and
had to ride
shit.
in the front because I forgot.
Bro,
They like it better. 'cause
a
they-
car
Maybe different
ran.
states.
I was ran over by a vehicle, and I still sit in the back seat.
We're fresh and easy. We used to be.
Yeah. So I get there.
Oh,
Citrus
okay.
and Citrus and Baseline. He got hit right there in the intersection.
So I get there, and the chick, they pull everyone out of the car. Everyone's all fucked up and drunk and shit. And I was like, I can't tell it's a white chick. I was like, turn around. I could tell on her back. So they have a spotlight. It's like, hey,
Yeah.
turn the fuck around. So she turns around, and I saw her back tattoo. I was like, oh, yeah.
Oh, so the cops of the car and pulled them over.
Yeah. Oh, the Beamer chased him. So then they blocked him in.
Oh, okay.
Same thing would happen when I get hit. So they
Oh, yeah, we got to cul-de-sac and then someone
blocked
stopped
him in.
them.
So I pressed charges. Oh, I said, that's the chick. She did all this stuff. There's 2 other people in there. So they found like a makeshift knife in the car and a bunch of broken shit because them hitting other cars.
God damn.
So he's like, you want to press charges? Like, no, I don't give a shit. And the cop's like, well, she hit you and she hit other people, so just press charges to add an extra account.
Yeah.
Like, might as well. And I was like, well, like it kind of hit her in the face. He's like, I won't put that down. He just like, nah, you're good. And I was like, fuck it, dude, like for sure. So he never put in the fact that like it was a fist fight. He just put in like I was assaulted.
Oh,
and
she was drunk. She
assaulted me.
went over to hit people, assaulted you, assaulted the lady.
Yep. So after that, I was getting the family called me later. I went back to the house, talked to the family, like, yo, I got you guys. Like, you guys are good.
Oh, the one who got knocked out.
Yeah. Like, it's cool. They called me like, hey, can you press charges? Like, I already did. So I kept getting subpoenaed for court dates. It'd be like
kept getting dismissed.
15 counts of felony counts. Kept going, and eventually, what you do is most of them plead out and try to push it further and further.
Yeah.
So it ended. I remember ending on 3 felony counts, and she got 25 years.
Oh my god.
She had to be like 8. She was young, dude. She had to be
White girl wasted.
twacked
man.
out 18-year-old just trying
still-
to. I mean, but she was like a white girl, like Chola. Like
was
she,
she?
like yeah, she was down.
She's definitely probably still in prison right now.
Either way though, yeah, I remember that.
Crazy.
Yeah,
Dude, that's fucking crazy,
yeah,
man.
dude, I remember that.
I have a new segment for us. It's
Tell us a crazy fucking party story.
No, every week, just Josh tell us some crazy ass story.
Hey, if you guys want to, I have like, for sure we can do that.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I have a lot of shit, dude.
Story time with Josh at the end of the podcast.
Speaking of that, did we even go over the headlines?
No,
Any of the
let's jump in the last one. I only have 2 this week.
Well,
2
let's
this
go
week.
over it,
But let's do
dude.
this. 2. All right, let's do this.
Before we go, hold
What
on.
do you have, Zach?
Let's see if this plays. If it loads. Hold on. Ad. Stupid ad. Hold on.
You ruined it, bro.
Hold on.
What the fuck is that?
I don't know.
Supposed to be Weekend at Bernie's and he's dancing. But,
No, that's the, we can bring us 2, bro.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, dude, it was savage though. Crazy night in my life. I was still in school. I was doing nursing school at the time, so I kind of knew how to handle
Are we?
the situation.
Oh, that's talking about that.
But it was weird, man. I never seen anything like it.
You were in nursing school?
Yeah, he's a psych tech.
Bro, I
He
used to
could
work
be-
in psych hospitals.
What?
Yeah. Oh, do you want stories about psych stuff?
Well, let's go to the news. 'Cause we're getting
All right,
close
we
to
gotta
the
hold
tab.
it,
We'll
bro. I
save
got
this for next week.
stories of like state
Well,
hospitals.
we'll save Josh's story time for next week.
I got you, bro.
But we'll hit the rest of these fucking news stories.
Okay, so this week we have, yeah, bro. There's a couple. We have the Bronx charter teacher.
Okay.
A student owed him
Oh,
$4,000. yeah, check this shit out.
Is
So
it
we
the
have
Why,
first of all,
Josh? This is the
people.
one I
Check this
texted
shit
you
out.
guys.
Check this. Relax on this one. This is what's crazy. So charter schools is what most people try to push about how that's the best school for our students because
It's like a private school, right?
yep, we're paying. You can fire a charter teacher with but ran by the state. It's a little hard to get through this process. Charter teachers, you can fire them right away. They're going to work harder for their. This teacher gave a student 4 G's in New York, the Bronx, for marijuana. When the student didn't come back with him, he whipped his ass, took his cell phone, and said he's going to rape his mother because of it, bro. Just savage. I'm gonna fucking rape your mom until you pay me back, bro.
What?
He wrecked this kid.
So this kid owed him. He was gonna buy weed for him or something.
This kid owed
or-
$4,000 worth
he had
of
weed?
weed.
The kid knew a weed dealer, I guess.
Oh, so the teacher gave him money. He's like, "Hey, go get me weed."
Yep. Here's the situation. Let's do this. this shit would never happen in California.
Kids like,
who the
fuck
fuck's
you.
buying $4,000 worth of weed in California?
I'm about to spend this all on Fortnite.
I can get this
skins.
shit. I can get the shit that delivered. Yeah, I can get this shit delivered to me at this point for weed. But he wrecked this kid, beat him, beat the fuck out of him like the fucking teacher's a drug dealer. Like whooped his ass, and then say, "I'm gonna rape your mom until you don't bring my money." Savage.
What the fuck,
Yeah,
man?
Over marijuana, dude.
The teacher probably facing lots of jail
Dude,
time.
you know this motherfucker, as he was beating this kid up, is bringing up his grades and shit. He's like, that paper last week was shit.
Hey, what's worse than a teacher having sex with an underage person or whipping someone's ass half to death? What's tried worse?
Over
What do
a
you
drug
think?
that's legal in like 15 states.
That's what I'm saying, though. So
I'd
what's
probably
worse?
say beating up a child.
You think beating him up? Okay, if you're a teacher and you whip a 16-year-old's ass, right?
Do you brag about it?
Or you're a teacher and you fuck a 16-year-old. Which one's worse when it goes to court?
Oh, what's worse?
Fucking
Yeah,
a 16-year-old.
you think so?
I think so.
What if it's over marijuana?
This
though?
one's ridiculous. Don't get me wrong.
Well, my whole thing is we live in California, so I'm like, who the fuck?
Yeah, it's like you said, you can open up the Weed Maps
Jesus
app and have
Christ, dude,
can
I
have
could have-
some weed delivered here in
Who needs
10 minutes. if we want.
$4,000 worth of marijuana? Like that's like, what are you trying to do, bro?
Yeah, that's a lot. Why'd you entrust a fucking high school kid? I remember in high school, I would be begging my parents for like $2 to get chips out of a vending machine.
But who the?
And he's like, "Here's four G's. You know, bring me back some bud."
How much is an ounce usually?
Oh, now dirt fucking cheap. It's not 4Gs, bro. It
30 bucks?
now I
don't
wouldn't know. A gram is probably 30
Oh,
bucks.
a gram, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, a gram is more than an ounce, right?
No,
grams lower.
an ounce is
Gram?
a
Gram will go about 20. From what I hear.
20, 15, 20, 25 depends
Yeah.
on where you buy from.
Yeah.
Plus tax now because we get taxed. So an ounce,
160 grams.
bro, an ounce is a big Ziploc bag full of marijuana.
Oh,
It's like a small pillowcase.
Yeah, so picture 160 grams at $20 a pop. Usually when you buy an ounce, that's a little cheaper. You probably get like $10.
The most weed I ever saw when I was in
About
college.
$1,200.
Do you know those boxes of firewood? You can buy from like the store. They're like the fake firewood. The box is about this size.
yeah.
You know, but like that. I had my buddy show up to my house one day in Stillwater. It was just me. Everybody else was out working or doing some shit. He rolls up and he's like, drops this box on my table. And I'm like, why did you bring firewood to my house? He goes, oh, it's fire. Moves it over. And this is straight up like cartel weed that had been dried and cubed. And this fucking box was full. I took a picture. I've got it on there. I'll have to dig through it somewhere and find it. But like, I was so scared. Like, I was
Get
like,
this out of my
I
house.
was like, dude, this is what is this, man? Dude, never forget that shit.
You dropped off an Ozer at your house. So yeah, full guy's ass. What?
So basically, in a nutshell, teacher lends some money to a student to get him some weed. Student's like, fuck you, old guy.
I'm gonna pocket the money.
Teacher beats the shit out of him.
And then says I'm gonna rape your mom.
So he's not quite a Mr. Cooper.
No. Next one is I think
Is it
it's
this
in-
one?
Yeah, 1 second. I believe it's in Arizona. There was a 70-year-old woman hiking, got lost, injured. She had to get airlifted out.
Do we need to have sound on?
Nah, no, just
Should I go and play it?
Yep. The best thing is the way she was airlifted out of this fucking canyon.
Okay.
Just picture a 70-year-old woman's like, oh my God, I'm going to be saved. They found me. Thank God. Right here. Here we go. They're setting her up.
She is 74.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Oh, God.
They put her up in a fucking gurney or whatever they think call those things are.
I know what's going
Oh, bro.
on.
This shit gets better. Yeah. She's like, my fucking heaven. No, wait.
Is he spinning her?
Oh, it gets better. Yeah.
He's about to walk the dog. It's like a
Oh
yo-yo.
man.
Yeah, dude. Look at
What the fuck? She's 74.
Yeah.
He's spinning her like
I
a
guess
top,
she
dude.
passes out.
I think I heard this. If you hear the pilots, like they're like super calm.
I think he said like, hey, yo, she's out. They just the pilot said, yo, she's out right now.
Dude.
Yeah.
This.
So they fly off.
They just fly up in the sunset.
What the fuck?
Yo, she's out. She's out. Cool.
What is the fucking the pilot
So I
saying
guess
right
we usually have pins they drop her somewhere else.
Dude, the only thing I want to see is like a GoPro in front of her, like those ones that get shot in
Bro,
the air.
they sent her to like NASA testing on that, on that one.
Oh man.
You
Usually-
remember Harlan Williams, the old fucking movie about him
I
going
love
into
Harlan Williams.
space?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
same
yeah,
here.
yeah, yeah.
You remember him doing that shit? That's what I'm thinking
Harlan
of.
Williams, he's one of my favorite comedians, man. That shit, yeah. So I guess what happened, I think she blacked out and like when they saw her fingertips and her like face was black from all the blood going to the tips of her face. Yeah, she lived, she's fine, but yeah. Imagine like they found me
I
just
think
like
they must have when they lowered the rope and stuff. It must have been coiled up.
no. So I guess what happened is that it's a common thing. They had put another stability rope you have to hold on. So because the propellers will spin everything,
Okay.
so you have to hold on a rope so it doesn't spin. That day they didn't have it, and they just fucking sent her on her ass on a ride, bro.
Fucking carnival ride
Bro,
gone
this
bad.
have fucking yeah.
Oh, I gotta find that video because there's this crazy ass thing I saw on Twitter. I don't know if it's a ride. It's in China. So it's
Is
like
the slide?
Was it the one that goes up?
yes.
That is it fake? It
I
looks
think it's
fake.
sped up. I think it's
okay.
no, I think it's sped up.
Something's been done.
So Josh, this thing where
We'll find
if you
it.
can
It's
find
crazy.
What is it?
So it's like the what's from Knott's Berry Farm or the
the
drop,
drop one, yeah.
drop ride, right?
What should I search for?
Supreme Scream?
but like drop swing China ride. What is that?
Search 2 Girls 1 Cup.
So before it drops, it like doubles in size. Then
So they trick you. How high the height of
yeah,
it.
and then you're like swing, so you fall out of your swing. It shoots you up. You spin like a couple times.
Oh, fuck that, dude.
Then it comes back and you sit down in your seat, and then it drops.
The worst thing I ever did was they have like a Supreme Scream on the top of the stratosphere. Was the worst thing I ever had been. Actually, no, that one was pretty bad. The one it swings off the side of the stratosphere and it spins in circles. That was the worst thing I've ever done in my entire life. And
Why is this so hard to find? It's been all over fucking Facebook today.
I have it on Twitter, I think. But this shit, I'm like,
There it
what
is. Here
the?
it is.
You found it?
Yeah, it is fake.
It is fake?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what they're
That's why.
saying. Either way, you're gonna watch this
If this was a ride, this is freaking scary.
it's like
because it did look like it was sped up.
thought it
a
was
little
sped
bit.
roller coaster tycoon ride.
Actually, okay, so like a double
So
in
watch
size.
this motherfucker.
So you're just like, oh, this and
it
there's
extends,
no
but watch.
way.
These are the people. Just goes. It's the Euro drop.
Oh
See,
fuck!
you can tell right there. It's kind of fake.
Do you think that's like a ride they're trying to build? And it turns like a
Maybe,
swing
yeah.
up there?
I don't know if they could literally do
Look.
that safely.
Fuck that, dude.
But wait, it gets worse.
You know, I've never been on a swing in my entire life.
What? A swing?
Like those.
Oh, those. Yeah.
Yeah. Like those.
Normal people haven't. That's pretty.
I'm-
And then, wait for it. Fuck you!
that's not real.
So ridiculous.
That's not real!
Everybody's assholes in their
I'm
throat.
like, fuck yeah, for sure. Hey, have you ever been to like the not Supreme Scream thing?
No, I don't like drop rides.
There's a point where you can't make noise. When you're falling, you can't yell.
You can't catch
No,
it. Yeah.
man.
These are too hard.
You can't. Yeah, my balls are in my
That's the only
butt.
ride they don't go on is that one and the drop of doom at Six Flags.
I hate Six Flags. I hate roller coasters. I hate Six Flags. I hate all that stuff, man.
Can't stand the drop ones, man.
Just send me to Universal Studios. I'm happy.
The fucking what was the new one? It used to be Tower of Terror.
Guardians.
The Guardians of the Galaxy.
Damn,
Nah,
man.
That
man.
ride's fun.
I was out of my fucking seat on that thing.
That
that ride's-
zero
I was
gravity, bro.
I was like,
yeah,
is nobody else fucking flying out of their seat? Everybody's
yeah,
like,
dude. Nah, man. I'm just like, leave me the fuck alone. Let me look at things. I'm cool. I can't do it.
fuck, man. I
That's
think
the
we're gonna.
news that I have for the week.
I think we're gonna have to wrap up more shows with YouTube videos. So maybe next week.
That doesn't have to like Josh just do a story time.
Fucking poor old lady, dude.
Oh my god, dude! I want to count revolutions that she's like fucking like
Sorry,
just
if you
going
have time,
hard at
like,
it.
slow it. I don't know if you can slow
But
it down.
imagine being lost in the desert for like fucking like
Oh, yeah.
2 days. I'm like, oh,
I
look at
just,
you,
I just
dude.
can't wait to get out of here.
Suck a dick, bitch.
Hold on.
I think one of like if you listen to the audio, one of the pilots like she's out. Like he just doesn't say.
They're like
yeah.
super calm.
Yeah.
Yeah, she is out.
She's probably out.
We're just chilling.
Yeah, it's fucking savage.
That's hilarious. I heard of that. She got like trapped, but I didn't know that happened to her. Like, she
Oh,
freaking-
dude, it's fucking.
She got. I was like, just leave me here. Get out of here.
I'd
Leave me
rather
alone.
just leave my ass in the desert.
I'll
walk
figure this
back.
shit
I'll
out.
walk back to the desert. Yeah, man.
That's it for our news.
All right, guys.
I think that's about it for episode 2, dude.
Are we good? Yeah.
I'm kind of fucked up off this Bullet whiskey, bro.
I've been sipping on it all
Just
night.
drink all that shit.
Yeah, you know.
It's good. It's super good. This is the first time I've ever had. I've heard really good things.
Hey man,
about this.
Bullet
Is it
Rye.
better than Buffalo Trace, you think? Probably.
I
Well,
think
that's
so.
Buffalo
I do.
Trace is
Sweeter, it's a
Well, it's a
bourbon.
bourbon too, though.
Yeah.
I can't do bourbon, man. It's too sweet. That's the
I think
rye.
this is smoother.
The rye whiskey, bro. Take a
It's
sip.
got a stronger mouth
Take a
feel.
sip, Zach.
I'm good right
Just a sip.
I'm good.
The sip's not
I've,
bad.
I've
One
had
sip of
Bullet,
the
though.
tip.
I had it at work.
You do not taste it past the tongue.
This is when I'm
It's
actually when I'm not
super
broke.
smooth.
So I'm a poor ass, and I drink Seagram's 7 whiskey.
Oh.
Dude, I go hard at the
can't
cheap.
do that one.
No, bro, it's like fucking $12 a bottle.
You can do that one, but you do your freaking bullshit velvet drink.
Yeah, I got my buddy texted me today. He was like, dude, you need to fucking call me. And I was like, why? He's like, you're fucking drinking the same whiskey my dad drinks. You
Yo,
need to have an
when I drink
intervention.
Seagram's 7, people are like, oh, my fucking dad drinks that. I was like, oh, you know.
Well, our grandpa freaking lived off that
Yeah.
stuff. all
So,
day.
Your dad's dad?
no,
no,
our mom's
my
dad.
my mom's dad. So our
Okay.
He was
Hank or
yep,
Henry?
Henry Hank.
His gramps.
Yeah, he drinks Seagram. So
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
That's how I
Crown
learned it,
Royale or
yeah.
Seagram's all he drank.
So when I knew him, he didn't really drink a lot. He kind of gave it up by that point.
yeah,
No, he just had his
no,
ginger ale and whiskey. That's all
Not
he-
even.
No, he just.
So he drank ginger ale whiskey too?
he
That's
used
how I
to.
learned 7 and
Nice.
7.
7 and 7.
I learned it from him. So when you
Or
met
he had
him, though,
vodka, or he had vodka. And
he would make a drink and he wouldn't drink the drink because he drank. Back in the day, with
Yeah.
the heavy, it'd get down.
Yeah,
I've heard
yeah.
stories about this guy
Yeah.
wrecking fools. Later, he gave up the booze and he made a drink every day. Didn't drink it, or maybe
Just
sipped off it,
yeah.
but just stayed there. It was just a habit, it's routine. Shit, man. One of the last times I hung out with him, man, we got fucking plastered.
Really?
Yeah, me and him got drunk. We figured out if we bought a Tesla, how to get from here, I think across the country, figuring out stops for Teslas. And this was like, this was like 3 years ago.
Just before he passed away.
yeah. And
He's a cool dude,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
So
I mean, he was right there.
2015, probably,
Yeah.
before he passed away.
So, but yeah, that's what the Seagram stayed with
Speaking
me.
of our grandpa, Sean, have you heard this story? We were little. We had an Astro van. Okay, a stray dog jumps in our car. He punches the shit out of it in the face. Boom, and then the dog runs away.
He just puts it.
Yeah, it was a straight. It jumped in our van.
We were
punched
threatened
it.
by the dog. Let's get something straight.
Yeah, he punched
Straight
it.
up Stalloned it.
No.
Adrian.
But yeah, that's what for me. That's where Seagrams came from. That's why I only drink Seagrams. I've stuck with it. 7 and 7, man. Whenever I go to a bar and it's a shitty bar, 7-7, Seagram 7,
yeah.
7 up, bro. That's my
Can't
drink.
mess it up.
That's my drink. Bullets. When I start drinking more whiskey and stuff, Bullet Rye, just my shit.
Yeah.
They have a bourbon. Bourbon for me is too sweet, so I stick to rye whiskeys usually. There's Buffalo Trace, there's Buffalo Feather, there's other rye whiskeys that are pretty good out there. For me though, for the price and what it is, it's solid.
So what's the death liquor for you? You know, the liquor that you got really fucked up on so bad that you like, I can't smell it or I'll fucking.
It's gonna be rum.
Which one?
Oh,
which specific
shit,
brand?
dude.
Or is it just all rums?
Trader Joe's.
No.
Captain Morgan.
We have it's white rum. I used to buy it a lot, and I remember me being deathly ill from it. And my ex being like, I was like, I'm sick. I don't know why. She's like, you drank a fucking handle last night. That's why you're sick.
Right.
Yeah. Usually, rum does it. I love rum. Tequila too.
Captain Morgan, Bacardi.
No, that's all shitty. It's like legit rum. It's good
Yeah.
rum. Yeah, I try not to stick to too much shitty. The generic
Sailor
ones.
Jerry.
Yeah, those are all the same.
Oh, Sailor Jerry's rough.
I know. I can't remember. There's the Kraken, which is Kraken.
That's spice rum, though.
Yeah.
I hate spice rum.
No, I mean my shit's a whiskey. My weight comes from whiskey. That's what I mean. I just love. I'm a whiskey drinker through and through. A whiskey and steak, man. I try to stay true and true. I'm a man. I'm a fucking
It's the
man.
American way.
It is none of that vegan bullshit. I'm a fucking man. Drink whiskey, eat steak, and fuck.
So what's your favorite mixed drink? If you have you only drink mixed drinks.
Not much.
What's your favorite alcohol then?
It's whiskey.
Whiskey,
Hands
yeah.
down. Yeah.
think
Hands down
mine's
whiskey.
Over beer?
Yeah, especially now. I think the older you get, you really set beer aside.
Beer's just too filling, man.
I start
I feel
drinking
you.
beer and I get really fucking hot. I notice it has an adverse effect on me.
Shitty fucking hangovers from beer. Yeah.
So I've started I love the ginger, like the Canada Dry and some whiskey.
That's it, dude.
It's real light on the stomach. It's real refreshing in the summer.
Yep.
It's good. It's good, man. I
Yeah,
love it.
Yeah. Ginger ale and whiskey's like a great mix.
It's my
man.
go-to.
Yeah.
I've been getting into the Bloody Marys lately, so I went.
I cannot do Bloody Mary.
Why not?
I hate
Tomato
Tabasco.
juice?
And
You
tomato
like,
juice. I hate Tabasco
micheladas?
sauce.
Have you had a
I've
michelada?
never really had a legit one. We need to do that for an episode.
You might like a michelada. I don't like it.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't,
think so.
Well,
I don't like stuff that's spicy. Just not.
Yeah.
well, for the listeners, our plan is every week we're gonna do a different either mixed drink or something.
Yeah, that way we're not just fucking getting hammered every week on random shit.
Yeah, we're gonna try to. We're trying to.
Legit, no lie.
Even
Ever
it
since we
out.
did the sloppy draft, I have not wanted to drink. I just
Next
don't-
sloppy
I don't-
draft, we need to set a
I don't-
date for.
I don't have like a.
Give it a minute and you'll get back in that point.
I just thought nothing sounds good. Nothing tastes good.
Because it came out of
We
your body.
pushed it pretty hard.
Yeah,
That's
it sprayed over
that's-
your goddamn.
That's the
wall.
time I've thrown up the most. That's the second time I've thrown up for drinking in my life.
Bro, there's a time where
There's a
I
time
passed on the bathroom floor.
I found Josh in our bathroom floor. I'm like, Mom, I think Josh is dead.
covered in vomit, no shirt, wet as fuck, covered in water. I don't know if it's piss. I do remember climbing into a bathtub, turning the bathtub on, fully clothed. Like I'm just fucking done. Climbed out of it. They found me like just they said, why is my bathroom sweating right now? I think my mom said like, did you shit all over yourself too? It's like, I don't know, maybe.
Jesus,
I was trashed, man. And then the crazy thing, that was the same night. One of my exes, recently I was talking to her. She's like, do you remember this night? Like you got so fucking drunk, you passed out in your driveway for 3 hours. And it was on New Year's Day. It was like 20 degrees out. And I sat next to you and I couldn't go inside because I have the key. And you're just passed on the fucking driveway. So basically I slept on the driveway. She sat next to me, freezing her ass off as I'm just passed out drunk. I think I threw up. I got up and threw up in the corner and then went and broke
Inside?
I broke my glasses that night.
I think I remember that.
Yeah. Yeah.
God,
It was
damn.
pretty shitty, man. I haven't had a night like that in a minute. Usually it's like, I'm drunk, let me put my hand against the wall or put my foot on the
Is
floor.
that the
type of
worst
thing.
hangover you've had?
No, the sloppy draft one was pretty bad, but I went to
Really?
work the next day. Actually, I woke up.
I was fine the next day.
I went home. Oh, actually, I went back to that.
he
your guys'
slept, he
house,
slept till like 6 hours.
got up, went back to my apartment, and went to work, and I was cool.
Wow.
Yeah,
I felt rough for sure.
it was. I felt hazy, but usually beer, man. Beer gets me, man. The hangovers for beer now is just bad. Just the impurities, just making beer. Like whiskey's usually not too bad. I guess vodka's supposed to be the easiest thing to wake up from.
That was my first one.
Is that yeah?
Yeah,
but you're drinking like fucking like Stater Brothers fucking.
No, it was Smirnoff. It was actually a real deal. My dad, and that wasn't Smirnoff. It was a different brand, actually from Russia. My dad worked at an airport when I was young.
Stolnichnikov.
I don't know. It was some
Something
real
stupid.
deal Russian
Stalin.
vodka. But what's fucked up is he used to keep it in the cabinet, and me and my stepbrother was like 13 or 14. We were like, yeah, let's go fucking drink some booze. So we'd go up and drink booze. Sorry, Dad, if you're listening to this, by the way. He knows what went on. We'd bust open and we'd make a drink out of it, and then we'd refill it with water.
Yeah.
So what got fucked up is after so long, the whiskey started turning like tequila color because there's so much water. So we're like, what are we gonna do? And he's like, well, pour some Dr. Pepper in there. So fucking water and Dr.
It
was all colored.
Just sugar.
So
and
my
weird.
dad only drank one day a year, and it was on New Year's Eve because his birthday's New Year's Day. He's not a big drinker. So we always knew New Year's Eve, go make plans somewhere else. Do not be in the house because this motherfucker's going to bust open all his booze.
And just lose his shit.
And he's going to make a drink. He's made fucking drinks. He's like, this tastes horrible. What is this?
Just King's Cup it. Like, why is everything taste like Dr. Pepper in this goddamn house?
Exactly. So we end up stealing a full bottle of the Russian vodka. We're like, fuck it. Because we had never been drunk. We're like literally 13. This is horrible.
Yeah.
So we
Yeah.
stole the whole bottle, and I just went to fucking ham on it, dude. And I remember like the first time seeing like the stuff swing.
Oh, yeah.
I remember I was watching American Pie in the back room with my
And you're
brother
just
and my
done,
stepbrother, and I was like,
Yeah.
"This is amazing!" And then till it's time to go to bed, and you're the fucking loud one, and everybody's like, "Okay," and just shuts you off.
And then you're
I had
done.
to find my way back to the room. It's complete darkness. End up throwing up like 2 cans of beef ravioli or no beefaroni. Beefaroni.
Hey, I think
Still can't eat that to this day.
I want to say Mankind was sponsoring Beefaroni for a minute.
We were big into WWF at those
Yeah,
days.
it makes sense.
So beefaroni, can't eat it to this day.
I
and
swear his
vodka.
commercials were Beefaroni. Beefaroni, vodka. God damn.
Yeah,
sounds
it was rough. Still to this, and what was really bad is I used to wear these like white shirts like I'm wearing now. And
covered
we
in
woke up,
beefaroni?
it was covered in bright orange.
Oh, like
My-
Sandlot when they put some back.
Yes. So I wake up on the,
The good
floor,
stuff.
and my stepmom wakes up and was like, "What the fuck happened? Why is your shirt orange?" And I was just like, "Oh my god, I ate a can of beefaroni and it must have been bad." And
about 2 years ago, I was at a corporate meeting out in Huntington Beach. And I got drunk and I ended up throwing up all over myself in the middle of the night. But those meetings, I usually have a roommate. So it's 2 beds.
yeah,
And that shit just smelled bad. I remember walking outside in my underwear, throwing my clothes over the balcony under the sand. I just walked back in and went to sleep. And I woke up and I was just like, oh, he's like, why does it smell like weird in here? I was like, I don't know, man. Maybe we left the window open, but it was just all my vomit. Oh,
It's all these homeless people out here, man.
yeah, fucking bums. Huntington Beach sucks. Yeah.
All right, we're pushing time. Let's wrap this
let's go,
shit up,
guys.
man. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out with us on Bi-Weeks and Booze, episode 8. Wrapping this shit up. We're going to try to keep it pretty low-key until the fantasy season starts. So there's going to be a lot of booze stories and a lot of just good hanging out. So L'chaim, boys. Thanks
Cheers,
for tuning
everybody.
in, guys. I'm Sean.
Zach.
I'm Josh.
And this is Bi-Weeks and Booze, bitches. We'll see you next week.
Peace.